Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna get my water and let's get this show on the road. Sorry, bro. I got it. Don't worry, Peppino. I got you something. Like, I stalled because for a reason, bro. For a reason. Alright, let's go. Shout out to Western, Paku, Andy, Andrew, Peppino. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, guys. You guys ready? What's up, guys? I hope everybody's having a great day. The last time that I saw you guys was Tuesday. My lock of the week streak's over. Bahamondes lost. I was sent to jail. They put me in jail. I'm not even joking. Look, they put me in jail because of that bad lock of the week. I picked Izzy as well. You know, they put me in jail. Look, I got the department on. We got the Department of Corrections on right here. Department of Correction. Yo, Western, shout out to you, my brother. Thank you. So they got me locked up. They won't let me out. Hey, they got me locked up. They got me locked up. They won't let me out. Hey. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. There's a reason why I got this orange suit on. I'm not even joking. Like, there's a reason. Western, thank you for the welcome to the W's. Let's go, Western, my brother. I hope you're having a great day. Andrew, thank you for the 2 months, my guys. Thank you guys for becoming members. I appreciate that. You guys are absolute goats. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. I really do appreciate it. Let's get this show on the road. I got you guys something. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Rob G, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for the 6 months. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. I love you guys. And I know you guys will be like, man, he's always on that zesty shit. No, I'm for real. Like, I love you guys. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to do a little bit of a commercial break very quickly. Rob G, 6 months, my brother. I cannot believe it's been 6 months. Let's go. But guys, I got a lot to tell you guys. I got a big story to tell you guys as well. You guys just reminded me. Let's get this commercial break started and let's go. Let's go. If this thing can load, let's go. Let me know how you guys are doing. How do you guys feel about us being back in the Apex? Are you guys excited? Do you guys feel like, it's not really that fun? I don't know. What do you guys think about the Apex? It's Rafael Esteban Fight Week, baby. Let's get this show on the road. Commercial break. For only $1, £1, £1, one fish, $1 memberships are only $1. So thank you guys for all getting the dono trains running. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. But we're going to talk about the news. After we talk about the news, we'll do a little bit of a breakdown of the entire card of UFC Apex, UFC Vegas 115. We'll break down Moicano versus Chris Duncan. We'll see if we can get back in the main event win column. We'll see if we can find a lock. And we'll see what we can work with all together. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's go. WMC, shout out. Hey, big shout out. Let's go. Shout out to the GOATs. And I appreciate all of you guys. All of you guys. So let's go. And you guys know I got a new sound effect as well. We got this one as well. So let's get this show on the road. Apex was dope in 2020. Now, nah. I hear you, my brother. I hear you. But let me make a case why this Apex card is going to be fun. Like, I've been making this case a lot. I don't know if you guys agree. But we'll talk about this question as well first. I want to ask you guys, was Macy Barber out? And second, I want to ask you guys, what do you rate this Apex card? I'll comment it right now. What do you rate UFC Vegas 115? 1 through 10. So 10 being alright, you're excited? I got a case, guys. I got a case. Yes. I was going to ask you guys, in the poll, I was going to ask you guys, was Macy actually, like, out? Or, like, was she just, like... Because a lot of people are saying that she was pretending and all that stuff. What the hell happened to the poll? Yo, the polls look different now, guys. Look at the polls. The polls look very different. So I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Look at the polls. The polls look very different, guys. But let's go. Macy was so out. Yeah, I thought she was really out, but I know a lot of you guys were making the case that she was faking or whatever. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But as you guys can see in the title, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We'll talk about the news, and then we'll talk about why I'm wearing a jumpsuit today, an orange jumpsuit, all right? So let's go. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. I'm not going to be here for too long. You guys know I'm here for a good time, not a long time like Michael Chandler. And let's get this show on the road. Obviously, nobody's obligated to do anything, but let's go. Let's go. Andrew, my brother, let's go. I hope everybody's having a great day. UFC Paramount obligation card. I can't even be bothered by taping all these shitters. Hey, I already did a lot of tape study. I'm not going to lie. I was waiting for Artem MMA. I was waiting for... Shout out to you, Paco. My guy came in clutch. Constantly hitting bets all Saturday. But I was taping and I was waiting for Artem. I was waiting for Artem to drop his video. And I don't think he's going to drop it. I don't think he's going to drop it. So let's go. GOOO's tweet was savage. What did he tweet, Haro? Oh, was that about the Macy Barber? The Macy Barber thing? Yeah, I think I saw it. I think I saw it. Maybe went to another universe. Let's go. Oh, Macy. You mean Macy? Yeah, guys. I had Macy as my profile picture on Instagram, bro. And oh my God. I switched that shit so fast as soon as... Bro, she didn't even like... go to the distance. I thought she was gonna put up a fight or something, bro. She got finished, so I had Macy Barber as my profile picture on Instagram, and I changed that shit so fast, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, bro, I gotta change my profile picture. Alright, guys, but let's go. Artem too busy gooning? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting for his video, but he hasn't dropped it yet. Let's talk about the news. After we talk about the news, we'll get into why I'm wearing an orange jumpsuit. If you guys can guess, then try to guess. And then we'll break down the entire card of UFC Vegas. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's go. Shout out to Mystic, my brother. Thank you for all the love. And guys, I gotta call it out. Mystic was on Pyfer. Andrew Knotts, bro. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Perk time. Shout out Art. Hey, shout out Ark, guys. If you guys don't know, Ark is Clown Show Live. Big shout out. Thank you for the 5, my brother. I do gotta get some new sound effects. If you guys have any ideas of some new sound effects, I can easily put them here and we can easily play them. My brother, let's go. I got you something. Here we go. Thank you so much for the 5, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Guys, I was gonna tell you guys, so I'm saving up. I'm saving up for a dishwasher. I have money on the side, but like, I want this. It's kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. And like, what? Why you saving up for a dishwasher? Bro, you guys come in clutch each and every single time, each and every single month, bro. And I want to tell you guys that this month that just passed, like April, like the past month, bro, you guys came in clutch, bro. And that's going to the dishwasher. That's going to the dishwasher that I'm going to get. And you guys are like, man, why do you want a dishwasher? Bro, a dishwasher, I can make a whole Google Slides. We might make a Google Slides tomorrow with you guys. Like, we'll talk about why... what's going on with the UFC, is Paramount better than ESPN, all that stuff. We'll make a Google Slides, but I can make a Google Slides why a dishwasher is 1, more convenient, 2, it saves water, and 3, why it kills more bacteria than washing with the actual scrub. So I'm saving up for the dishwasher, and a lot of you guys, are coming in clutch, because if you guys haven't known, I was trying to make the case, some people are like, man, washing the dishes with your hands are better, but me, I looked it up. I did a whole study. I was studying this like if I was studying MMA, and dishwashers are very good. They save a lot of water, energy, and the bills as well. So shout out to the dishwashers. Let's go. What up, KZ? Yo, big shout out to KZ, guys. I'm going to pull up his thing right now. I got to give a big shout out to KZ. As many of you guys know, on UFC Prediction. Yo, thank you for the 5, my brother Andrew. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. Yo, can we get some W's? Some big W's for Andrew Knotts. Yes, I am saving up for the dishwasher, but I want to say, guys, last month, you guys know, Jay Beers, all you guys that were donating, bro, you guys, we're already like more than 70% done with the goal for the dishwasher. So let's go. Big W's, bro. Let's go. Let's go, my brother. Let's go. Andrew Knotts, thank you so much. It goes a long way, my brother. But let me give a big shout out to KZ. As many of you guys know, you guys watch Prediction Tracker. The guy cracked top 100 on Tapology. The guy's an absolute menace. And I thought, hey, Rob G, Uselyis, can you please show my channel in chat? Of course, my brother. I'll show it right now. I'll show it right now. My brother, Rob G. Guys, this is Rob G. I believe he wants to go live. I think he wants to go live. So if we can hit him 50 subs, I know it's a big ask. You know, it's a big axe emoji. But guys, show Rob G some love. Come on, from behalf of me to you guys, let's get him at least 10 subs. He's at 5 right now. He's at 5. Let's get him to 10 subs. At least 10 subs. Let's bring it. But I gotta show KZ some love, man. KZ, I thought you should, next video that you do, brother, put it in the title or put it on your community post tab, bro. Put it like, yo, number top 100 in Tapology. Like, it could get the views up as well. It could get everything going. Like, this is what a lot of people like to see, bro. So first, let's give a big shout out to KZ. Let's clap our hands together for KZ cracking the top 100 on Tapology. That is not easy, and the guy is coming for Axel MMA. He said, Axel MMA, I'm coming for that ass. KZ, did you or did you not say that about Axel MMA, KZ? Did you or did you not? Did he? Did you or... Yo, my boy Mystic with the 5. My brothers, let's go. Mystic, big shout out to you, my brother. Beautiful, beautiful Pyfer pick, and the way that you broke it down in your short, no bias, straight up, kept it real. That's what I like. Even though I picked Izzy, you were 100% right, my brother. There's a lot of these guys where we kind of get a little biased. I picked with my heart. But Mystic, he picks with his brain. And that's why I got a lot to learn from you guys. Big W's for the Mystic. Big W's, bro. Big W's. I appreciate that. Shout out to all of you guys. You guys are getting the donut train running. Thank you guys for everything. And the guy Mystic is called Mystic for a reason, bro. He's called Mystic for a reason. So I gotta give you a round of applause, Mystic. Let's go. But we're gonna get to KZ's segment, right? KZ said, yo, Axel MMA, he said, I'm coming for that ass. I was like, yo, whoa, KZ's on that KZ shit. He's on that KZ shit, right? And look, you know how KZ gets. When KZ's locked in, you know how he gets. He gets crazy, he gets hyped up, and the guy locks in. When the guy's locked in, he's locked in. So let's go show him some love. Guys, big shout out to KZ, bro. I gotta shout out the channel, so let me put it up to the side. Right here, home. We'll go to home. Right here, KZ MMA. The guy is top 100. I believe he's 71 on Tapology. Bro, the guy is coming for everybody's neck. So let's go to post. Look at what KZ did, guys. Look at what KZ did. This is awesome, bro. This is what I like to see, KZ. So, let me make this a little bit shorter. Big shout out to my brother, KZ. I know KZ was going crazy during that Izzy fight, but look at this, guys. I don't know if you guys can read it. We're going to come back better next week. Thank you, Prediction Tracker, for tracking all these picks. Hopefully, I can make this pick bigger. Okay, there we go. So, he's number 2, bro. Number 2 on most accurate overall. That's not it. Most accurate favorite predictor. The guy is number 1. Bro. He said he's coming for Axel, bro. He said he's coming for that ass. That's his word. Bro, that's his words, not mine, bro. That's his words, not mine. And look at this. Axel MMA is number 1. Most underdog picks. Casey's at number 2, bro. He's at number 2. And then look at this, guys. Look at this. Bro, most profitable underdogs. Number 3, bro. He said, I stole that shit. He said, I stole that shit. Look, we'll keep it going. He's on a 4-week profitability, like, longest winning streaks, bro. Him, Pick'em, The Weasel, M.A. John, and Oddsbreaker. Yo, KZ. I think you'll take Axel's spot, bro. And I can't wait to see it, my brother. And I know damn well that you'll crack top 50. It's inevitable. And I can't wait to see you at the top. I did drop. I picked Mansour Abdul Malik. I know. I picked Mansour Abdul Malik. I know. It wasn't the best pick. I know. And I dropped all the way down to 100. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I dropped all the way down to 100. I was number 32, bro. And I dropped all the way down to 100. I was like, what the fuck is going on? KZ's locked in. But, bro, I'm not fucking locked in. I gotta lock in. So, big shout out to KZ's. Big shout out to all the guys. Mystic, Andrew, WMC, Rob G. All of you guys. Rain. My brother, how are you doing, my bro? Mod everyone. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you, bro. Mystic, my brother. Big W's to all you guys. KZ makes people crash out during AJ's companion. I love it. Yeah. And the guy keeps it real. That's what I like. You know, sometimes I sit on the fence. Sometimes I can't say what I really want to say. But I'll tell you one thing, KZ, he keeps it 100 and he'll say whatever's on his mind and whatever he's feeling at that moment. So shout out to KZ. KZ's coming for everybody. Let's go. You can check the other slides too. Let's go. Yes, I hope I did that, KZ. I hope that's what I did. Hey, Uselyis, let's go, Hernanov. What's up, my brother? I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a different name I sent out on Instagram. All right, brother, let me open my Instagram. I just don't want to leak anything. Let me open my Instagram. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll do that right now, Rob G. But, bro, KZ, that's some good stuff, man. Alexander Hernandez versus Rafa Garcia got announced, as you guys know. I can ask you guys very quickly what you guys think about that as well. Like, who do you guys think wins? Let's talk about Ethan Ewing, though. I don't know how to spell his name, so don't flame me on that. Get your votes in. All right, let's go to the group. Let's go to my thing, my messages. I got you, Rob G. Give me 1 second, guys. What's the name of that channel? Give me 1 second, guys. Just can you link me the channel? Because, I'm looking it up and it's not, H7B. Is it this one? I think I see it. It's this one, right? I think it's this one, right? Let's go, KZ. Let's go. That's what's most important. But let's go. Shout out to you, Rob G. Sorry that I had to get that out. I had to get that. It took me a little bit of a long time because, I got a little confused. But I think I got it. I think I got it. So let's go. Do you bet seriously and have it as an actual income or just for fun and content? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if like it's a good night, sometimes I can make some, but in reality, like, it's kind of just for fun and kind of like for the side, not like my main, like, like my main thing. If you guys see my prediction video, sometimes I bet $2, $3, $5, 25, 25, 25, maybe a little 50. 100 if I'm feeling excited, but not really that crazy. It's not my real main thing. I had something with Finch Chat MMA. Hang on, guys. I got to pull up that bookmark. So we're going to talk about the news very quick. Let's talk about the news, but I got to talk about Finch Chat MMA. How about Casey O'Neill, right? How about Casey O'Neill? I have Finch Chat MMA right here. I think the... Yes. Yo, Rob G, I got you, my brother. You know I got you, bro. You know I got you. Thank you so much. Rob G, thank you, my brother. I got you. Let's go. Where's the trumpet sound effect? No, that's not the sound effect. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit all over the place today. There we go. Anytime, my brother. Anytime. I appreciate that, Rob G. Let's get some W's for Rob G. Big W's for Rob G. Rob G. So that's his channel, guys. If we can get a little bit of subs there, a little bit. Now, let me go here. Give me 5 seconds. I'm just going to go here very quick. I wanted to pull up Finch Chat MMA because you know Finch Chat always brings the heat, man. Always brings the heat. And we're going to use some of his posts. Shout out to Finch Chat for allowing me to use his posts as well. The Haley Cowan as well. Haley Cowan working with Sean Strickland. We'll talk about this as well. All right, guys. So, let's get this show on the road. Rob G, let's go. I'm praying for Estevam's down. Yo, chill, KZ. Yo, KZ, chill, bro. Bro, I don't know what's going on with KZ, bro, but he doesn't like entertainment, bro. The thing about KZ, bro, is he doesn't like entertainment. All right, let's talk about the news. So, Alexander Pantoja talks about the internal debate he was having when his arm dislocated against Joshua Van at UFC 323. If I tried to fight with my arm dislocated like that, it could be worse for me. And then it would take a lot more time to come back. But when I said to stop the fight, I put my arm back in the position and I said, oh God, oh my God, why did I stop the fight? I know 100% of that celebration that Joshua Van had was because he didn't want to fight with me. I 99.9% believe in my soul that I would have beaten Joshua Van that night. What do you guys think about this take? You know, I like a take like this. I'm not gonna lie.
And then he come to fight with me, and that's happening. You know, that's injury happening with me. You know, uh, but I know 100% that's the destiny of Joshua Van wins this belt. You know, and I know when I hurt my arm and he stopped a little bit, he know I hurt my arm. You know, and then when he understand, I'm start to put my arm back to the fight, and then he understand I need to try to punch Pantoja because Pantoja come back. But in that point, you know, I
What?
trained MMA all my life, you know, and I know if I try to fight with my arm dislocation like that, can be worse to me.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that he put it right back in. Pause. Like right after the fight ended. I did not know. Big W Sarab G. Guys, what is he at? What is his subscribers at? He's at. I'll subscribe to you, my brother. I'll subscribe. I subscribe to you, my bro. I subscribe. So let's get some. Let's get your subs up. I don't know if you have it listed where we can see. Van's celebration was whack. I hear you, KZ. Do you want to be a capper someday, or just stick to have a normal job and betting for fun? What do you mean by capper? Like, do I want to well, honestly, you know what I want to do? I want to stay happy, stay healthy, have this as the side, and then maybe continue to work. And if this comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I don't know about being a capper. Like, I just want to be entertaining. And if anything, worse comes to worse, I can direct myself into another lane or whatever, you know? I just want to be able to put a smile on your guys' face. I know you guys, wow. All right, so Armin Saryuki says Max Holloway is done after his performance against Charles Oliveira. He looked so bad in his last fight. I was surprised. How can you not wrestle? Zero wrestling. You've been in the sport for 20 years. You cannot even defend a takedown from Charles Oliveira?
Yeah, Max is done already.
Did you guys watch RFA? That was
Just
fun.
go and make your money and then retire.
You think he's finished?
Yeah, he's not that Max anymore.
What makes you say that? Because in his
He
last
looked
fight,
so bad. With his last fight, he looked so bad. That's crazy. I was surprised how you cannot wrestle, like zero wrestling. You've been in this sport like 20 years and like you cannot even like defend takedown from Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira has no takedowns. He has good like jiu-jitsu, but like wrestling, I've never seen him wrestle very well. But he cut him down like a masterclass, you know, from.
I think so, bro. I think Armin is cooking. Now let's look at this, guys. Chanko lands a brutal knee in sparring to his partner's face, guys. Look at this. Look at this. So I don't know if you guys can see this very well. So they're sparring. Look at this. Look at that, bro. God, who's throwing that? These guys are going crazy in sparring, bro. Gosh, damn. Bro, and then he starts laughing with his friend, bro. Bro, Chanko is crazy. Now, it's fight week. Asma Bakoyev. Yo, somebody put Yorzi Belgori. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Put me in there as well, bro, because I picked Mansour Abdul Malik, man. One of my worst picks ever, but you know I'm a little biased when it comes with these wrestlers, and I did think that Mansour Abdul Malik, I know he had a big test in front of him, but you know I'll always go with the wrestler a lot of the time. I picked that fight with my heart. But I still thought that, you know, the ground and pound TKO, Mansour was getting a little bit sloppy all over the place. And I know KZ had third round KO. So shout out to you, my brother, because he KO'd Mansour in the third round. And he KO'd Asmat Bakoyev in that third round as well. Let's get to the next thing. Mighty Mouse says UFC contacted him and invited him to the UFC Seattle event. He says he wasn't aware that he will be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame, and this was his first time at the UFC event since 2018. You know, I thought that they purposely said, yo, Mighty Mouse, we're going to give you the Hall of Fame. I thought they told these guys before they do it. Like Michael Bisping, he got in the Hall of Fame. What I thought the UFC did was I thought they told him, hey, we're going to put you in the UFC Hall of Fame. Come to the UFC event. I thought they told him ahead of time, but Mighty Mouse is saying, no, he wasn't aware. He got invited, and that came with him going to UFC Seattle. Shout out to Mighty Mouse. He should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. What up, John Dong? Last Saturday was the best card of the year so far. Hey, I hear you, my brother. I'm right with you. And I hope that we can continue the momentum. I know we're at the apex. I know there might be some sleeper fights, some boring fights, but I do think that we can continue the momentum. I know what Chris Duncan, Moicano, it can't compare to Seattle. I think we still have some fun fights in the apex, and we can continue. Maybe it might not be as fun as Seattle, but I do think we can continue the momentum, and we're right in the column where we can get this ball rolling and we can get this stuff on the road. I do think that the UFC had a little bit of a weird spot at the beginning, like the first quarter of the year. We're almost done with that first quarter, and I think there's a lot of fun fights. Before you know it, we got HEREEE versus Oldberg, and you already know I'm going Oldberg. I'm going Oldberg all day, masterclass 50-45. Let's go. Uselyis repping the blood red, because you know. Nah, it's actually orange. It's supposed to be orange. What's up, Leandro? I hope you're having a great day. My brother, shout out to you, my boy. Let's go. I do got to tell you guys something, guys. I was drastically, like, in a little bit of a weird position because main event's wrong, all this wrong. Like, I wanted to lock in. So, hopefully, we can continue the momentum and get the lock of the week back, get the main events back, and get everything back. Let's get that back in blood. Estevam. Shout out to Finch MMA. Give him a follow on X. The guy is very good at what he does. One of my favorite channels on YouTube and on X. We include him on the 6 best bets and lock of the week every single Wednesday. And he's always fine with it. That's why Finch Chat's the GOAT. And I always will support Finch Chat. He says, Estevam has not competed outside the apex his entire 3-fight UFC run. That's right. Every fight that Estevam has had in the UFC has been inside the apex. The guy knows the apex like the back of his hand. 2, Estevam has won a 29-28 decision in all 3 UFC fights. Against Charles Johnson, he lost that 3rd round. I think against Felipe Boons, you know, he kind of wins the first 2 and then he kind of slows down. That's how he is. 3, first time he will be fighting at bantamweight. He missed a lot of times at flyweight. He missed against Charles Johnson, and he missed weight in another fight. He missed weight in 2 out of his 3 fights in the UFC. A little bit of a weight bully at 125, but look, that win over Charles Johnson is aging like a fine wine. We'll see how he adapts to 135. He's fighting the guy that brought it to Malcolm Wellmaker as a massive underdog. Ethan, I think it's going to be a barn burner, and I do think that this is going to be a fun fight. It takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to tango. Ethan has good scrambles. I do think that Ethan can put the pressure in that 3rd round, and he might be able to find a KO, but you guys know I got Rafael Estevam, the king of the apex. Quick, or with the chat, so we can discuss it. All right, my brother, let's go, let's go, let's go. I like that Ober pick. Hey, Mystic, I'm glad we're on the same page because you've been on fire lately, my brother. Let's go. Ethan Ewing, round 3 KO. Icky's 8. See, I can see that. I can see that because Charles Johnson was putting it on him in that 3rd round against Rafael Estevam. I can see Estevam slowing down, especially at 135. These guys have a lot more physicality. I know it's only a 10-pound difference, but from 125 to 135, that's a drastic difference. That's a drastic difference. But I got Rafael Estevam. Now let's look at the GOAT, MOSVAR Evloev. MOSVAR Evloev climbing the rope. Pure strength on display, guys. I can't play the music, but look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. This guy's the GOAT. This guy's the GOAT, bro. This guy's coming for Volk, bro, and he's gonna beat him, dude. He's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat Volk, bro, decisively. Everybody's gonna hate him when he beats Volk, man. Future champ right here. Future champ, especially at American Top Team. We'll talk about American Top Team with Moicano and Duncan. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So, now, Conor McGregor is showing off his hand speed in the new training footage. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I know it's just hitting a bag. I know it's just hitting a bag, but why do I feel like this is not even close to prime Conor? Like, this is like, I'm not a boxer. I'm not a boxer, but what do I feel like this is, like, bad? Like, I don't know. I feel like this is bad. Like, I know he's not going 100%, but I don't know about that. Now let's go to the next thing. Rafael Estevam will fight Ethan Ewing at UFC Vegas 115 on April 4th. By the way, happy Easter. We got Easter coming up this Sunday. I do think that Easter is fun. The Easter eggs, the Easter bunny, all that stuff. And you spend time, you spend time, you have a good time. Sunday, Easter is always a fun time. So I hope you guys have a great Easter as well. Even if you're not doing anything, I hope you guys have a great Easter. Now, Sean O'Malley says he's jealous of Ilia Topuria signing with Richard Mille. I haven't felt jealousy in a long time, and I felt it when Ilia signed with Richard Mille. If you guys don't know, Ilia is now signed with Richard Mille. That's why he was wearing the Richard Mille. and Sean O'Malley has some stuff to say.
3 legends, knocked out 3 Hall of Famers in a row.
Yeah.
Headlining the White House.
Yeah.
Well deserved, 100%. Like, he deserves it. I do have 2 Richards though. He probably had one.
Well, all right, now let's go to the next thing, guys. Bro used to be so skinny. Look at Alex Pereira, bro. Bro used to be so skinny. Look at him. I don't know how he made 185. Sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, how did this guy make 185? Like, this guy was like sacrificing so much just to make 185. And then look at this, guys. He's gotten so much bigger since then. I hope there's nothing wrong. There's nothing weird. Look, now he's fighting at heavyweight, bro. Isn't this crazy, bro? Like, it's crazy how the body can change so much. The guy went from, like, looking like this, which is still pretty good, but you can tell there's a big size difference. And now the guy's fighting at heavyweight, bro. Like, the guy looks crazy, bro. The guy has filled out, and I think he's ready to dethrone or go toe-to-toe with Ciryl. We'll see how that goes. Now, guys, this transition was so smooth. Who remembers Rachel Ostovich? Who remembers Rachel Ostovich? So right here, guys, she's on the bottom, and she's getting controlled by MOSVAR, I think. And as you guys can see, look, she kind of like gets the back from there, bro. Yo, Rachel Ostovich was, bro, she was good in her prime, bro. Rachel Ostovich could have fought for a belt, bro. In her prime, bro, she could have fought for a belt. Like, Rachel Ostovich, if you know Rachel Ostovich, bro, she was good, bro. She was good. And I know this is already in the Apex because only weird stuff like this happens in the Apex, bro. Now, guys, Clavicular's mugshot, I know, whatever. You guys don't like him, whatever. Is going viral after, like, they changed a lot of his face. So, look, we got Braden Peters, we got Brad Peters, we got Bradish Patel, we got Braylon Peters, we got Bilal Peters, Brian Perdorza. We got a bunch of these guys. Now let's go to the next thing, guys. Shout out to FinShot again. Time for the weekly eye test. As you guys know, there's a little bit of a theory, the line theory, the green line theory. I heard a lot of these guys talking about it yesterday. I got to give them some credit. Where the past, I believe, 8 main events in a row, the green line test has come in clutch. So if you guys don't know what the green line test is, it's basically where if you are standing up straight, I'll see if I can get a picture, but I think a lot of you guys know the green line test. If you need a picture, let me know. But basically, they look at the face-offs. If you're in a straight line with the green line, or if you're like curved like the red line, the green line has come in clutch and has won the past 8 main events in the UFC. Like, I'm not a theory guy. But bro, that green line theory, like, is it even a theory anymore? Like, I do think that there's something to it as well. The posture theory, if you know, you know. But this is something different. Time for the weekly eye test. You know, with Chase Super, Lance Gibson, like, who would actually win just based off your eyes? Gilmore Pat minus 110, Thomas Peterson minus 110. Somehow the guy on the right is nearly an underdog against the guy on the left. So by an eye test, he's trying to say Gilmore Pat should be able to win by eye test. Like, sometimes it just comes down to that. You know, posture, breakdown. You can do as much tape study as you want on paper, whatever. Sometimes the eyes are what you need. The eyes never lie, Chico. The eyes never lie. Now, last but not least, guys, plus 105 for Haley Cowan. Been training with Sean Strickland for her upcoming UFC Vegas 115 fight. 1. Possesses an extreme grappling advantage. 2. Not convinced Elise Pereira's striking is good enough to win at distance. 3. Not convinced Elise Pereira is actually good. Now, I saw what these guys were saying in the comments. He said, after seeing this, give me Pereira by decision. But we'll see. It's a close fight. But this is what I like. Shout out to Dre. He said, she's 7-4 and got choked out. Let me pause that. She's 7-4 and got choked out by a French kickboxer, but go off king. And then he says, Elise Pereira lost to Rendon. I do think that fight's a little bit sketchy. Elise Pereira's so young. She throws so wild. Like, her exits, her entries are not that good. But I do think that it's a fun fight, and I have to go with Elise. But Haley Cowan can get it going, and it might be a split decision because Elise Pereira went to split decision with Rendon. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see it. So there was a debate on whether Alexa Grasso won by KO or sub. What do you think, KZ? I love that question, bro. KZ is always on fire. KZ, by the way, your collab with Parlay was fun, bro. It was funny as shit, too. But I wanted to say, bro, honestly, You know what I thought at first? I thought, okay, so the ref, right? When he stops the fight, let me ask you guys in the poll. I see you guys are on Ethan. You guys are against me. So let me ask you guys in the poll. What should have been the call from Alexa versus Macy? What's up, Goldie? So this says time, but I can't spell it. I have to get that. Alright, get your votes in. Guys, drop a like if you guys haven't already. But my take is, okay, when the referee stops the fight, right, that's when it's called. When the referee stops the fight, right, like Dan Murgliata, Margot, we got a lot of these weird referees, right? When the referee stops the fight, that's when it's called, right? If he's too slow to stop it, right? Okay, yeah, she was out, right? But she was going for a takedown, right? When the ref stopped it, right? So technically she was like out on her feet, she didn't know. But the ref stopped it when it was a sub. If I get dropped and I'm all over the place, right? And the guy's sinking in a choke and he stops it. Maybe in another organization they'll say that's a sub, right? Or am I crazy? I thought that should have been a sub, but I can see how you can make the case. She got dropped. The ref meant to stop it like, okay, she's out. Alexa just went for the sub because that's how she is. She's very good at what she does. But that's a little bit of a gray area. You know, I need all my experts to come out. I need all the experts to come out, all the MMA experts to come out, because my thing is if they stop it when the sub is in, yeah, Macy can't tap, but the sub is in. But let me know what you guys think. Either way, it's I'm willing to hear you guys out. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Terminator build, yes, bro. That guy's crazy, bro. I'd say she won by KO because it was punches that finished the fight, and the punches put Barber out. The rear naked choke didn't finish Macy. It was already over when she snatched it on. Okay, I hear you, KZ. I hear you. Grasso KO'd her before the choke. Does verification of the channel with the phone number mean people can sub? Yeah, you got to do that. Rob G. I can help you after. You got to turn that on, and turn on your subscribers as well. Turn that on as well. You seen a single leg takedown Macy went for on the ref at the end? Yeah, Leandro, that was crazy, bro. But if she's out, then why is she going for a takedown? Like, yeah, she's out on her feet, but if she's out, why is she going for a takedown? And it's crazy how she passed out. She was awake and then she passed out. I was like, gosh, damn. But, like, my thing is, if the ref stops it when there's a sub in, there's a sub in. Like, I had a prop where Terrence McKinney to land one knockdown in the fight. He landed a kick, right? Head kick to the face. Nelson fell, but it's not counted as a knockdown. I guess because it was a push. Like, I guess a knockdown, like, 1-2. And then he falls, but, like, you can make a case that the head kick that Terrence McKinney landed on Kyle Nelson could be a knockdown. Or what do you guys think? Coda going down. F. Mazar. Who's Coda? Hernanov. Who's Coda? Dakota? Damn, Eustace rappelling down the ropes like Splinter Cell. Terminator build. Respect. Tummy got me thinking gone. Yeah, he does have a big tummy, right? He does. Leandro, yeah, I did. She was totally out. Pepino, KZ, Leandro, Eustace in jail for picking Dog Bender. I did pick Dog Bender, I'm not gonna lie. Green line test. Eustace explain the white line test. Bro, Gilmore Pat gonna cash me out. I love Gilmore Pat. I do think that he should be able to win this fight if he can defend the takedowns. I'm leaning Estevan. I like it. I had Grasso by sub plus 1,300. Oh my gosh, man. I wish I could have hit, man. It was a KO. Ref didn't step in. Ref just didn't step in. I hear you, Goldie. I had Grasso money line, but I didn't see that coming. Let's go, Mystic. Macy didn't get subs. She was really already out of it. I hear you, brother. Can't believe I had Grasso. Barber. Grasso was lock of the year. I had Barber as well. I'm not going to lie. I picked that with my heart. I think Barber's a little bit more cuter than Alexa, so I went with Barber. KO. I hear you, Haro. Ignacio got screwed but had low fight IQ trying to submit off his back instead of getting up. Icky Zay, I couldn't agree more, bro. I couldn't agree more. Like, it's hard because you don't know what that takedown could lead. He was definitely going for a ride. If Musayev didn't grab that fence, Ignacio was definitely taking him for a ride and getting the takedown. You don't know if he's getting punches, and maybe he wins that second round, and he doesn't get cut, and then he loses the third round due to control. But after, I was like, yo, you gotta get up, bro. Like, you gotta get up. Yakayev under 60 seconds is live always. Oh, man, what's up, bro? I like the under 1.5 in Yakayev. I like that. What was the official call? Sub? No, it was KO, Pepino. The official call was KO because, as many of you guys are saying, this thing is a little hot, sorry. As many of you guys were saying, she was technically out before the sub. She was technically out before the sub. Macy looking dead at some point, scary. Yakayev under 60 seconds, good bet. We'll see, though, because 60 seconds, bro, that's a long time. Like, I'm not even joking. Izzy was looking great until he started brawling with Joe. I heard something that Joe Pyfer, he said, like, he pretended like he was a little, like, he played possum a little bit, like he was hurt. So that way Izzy could go and he can mix in the takedowns, but I don't know. Josh Van's official result for Pantoja was lucky. Pepino. I agree, Ikize. No, but if he didn't grab the fence, Ignacio would have got the back fresh as well. I hear you, Goldie. I hear you. But, bro, we got to talk about it. Like, who wins? Who wins? TKO? I'm glad you guys say it. You guys keep it real. That's one thing about you guys. You guys keep it real. Now, let me ask you guys this. Who wins in the rematch? I didn't mean to put a question. Go. Who wins in the rematch? Ignacio Bahamondes or Manuel Torres? I think Manuel Torres beats him. I do think that Manuel Torres beats him. I think Manuel Torres beats him. Now, guys, we're going to talk about why I got the gym suit on. We'll talk about it right now. So, let's bring it. Let's bring it. I do got the gym suit on because I did lose the lock of the week. I should be locked up for my lock of the week, Ignacio Bahamondes. I should be locked up for picking Izzy with my heart, picking Barber with my heart. I did so bad. Like, I dropped down in the rankings very bad, but the real reason why I have this gym suit on, guys, I'll tell you guys right now. Let me hopefully it's a good, I don't want to get no weird stuff in this. Oh my gosh, I don't want to play that stuff there. You know how it is when you go on X, like, the real reason why I don't want no weird stuff, bro, on X. You know how it gets, bro. But the real reason why I have this jumpsuit on. The real reason the real reason why I have this jumpsuit on, I don't want no fucking weird. X is like weird, bro. X has been showing weird stuff. But look. So, the real reason why I got this jumpsuit on is because 6ix9ine is almost out of jail. Let's go. 6ix9ine's almost out of jail. They got me locked up. They won't let me out. Let me look this up. When does 6ix9ine get released? So, Tekashi 6ix9ine, I think he gets out April 9th, I think. April, like, early April 2026. So April like 9th, April like 5th. I don't know, but bro, he's locked up, right? They got me locked up. Look, I got the whole thing on, bro. I got the whole thing on. Look, I got the whole Department of Correction. Let me change the camera. I got everything on. So look. Look, I got the Department of Correction on. So, what I wanted to say was, bro, he's almost out. He's almost out. If you guys don't know, he broke his probation. So, that's why he was locked up. And I can't wait for him to get released because he was funny, bro. He was going on a tear, bro. The guy's the content king, bro. The guy's truly the content king, bro. And I can't wait for him to get released. And let's go. I can't wait for him to get released. So that's it, guys. Now let's break down the entire card. of didn't even know he was in jail. Yeah, bro, the guy's the content king, bro. I stole that shit. Like, a lot of the things that I come up with are from him. And I know it's cringe, whatever. Walk shit down. Like, a lot of the things I come up with, bro, are from that guy. So, we're going to break down UFC Vegas 115. We're going to break down the entire card. Let me just exit out of all this stuff. And hope you guys are having a great day, staying happy, staying healthy. As you guys know, there's a beautiful card ahead of us, guys. 12-fight card. Not that many fights. Usually it's 14, 13. But I got everything listed up here. I got everything. So let's break down this card from the prelims, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. And let's get this show on the road. We got the UFC stats as well on the side right here. And we got everything up. I will say that Tabitha Ricci, Raner Jandaroba fight is crazy. I don't know about that fight. I'm a little bit sketchy about that fight, but let's break it down. I do got Tapology here as well because sometimes I forget. Like, oh, she's 2-3 out of her last 5. Over here, it doesn't show me like she's 2-3 out of her last 5. Like you see, it's a little bit different with this page. So, let's get this show on the road. I hope everybody's having a great day. S9 is, I hear you, KZ. Even though he was in jail, haha, bro, I never expected you in a full jumpsuit. Yeah, I got the idea from him, I'm not gonna lie. I found this in the closet. Do you think Ribeiro's grappling is good enough to not get choked? We'll talk about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fading Ribeiro, Brenson Ribeiro. I do think that Yakayev, I like him by KO or sub. I don't know. Brenson Ribeiro has been sub before. He does have good sub defense, but I think Yakayev is gonna get a KO for early lean. Early lean, I think Yakayev is gonna get a KO. Now let me ask you guys, who do you guys think wins this fight? First, let me catch up with what you guys got to say. Josh Wan was lucky. I voted Lexa by submission. Bahaman is not getting up with so I know KZ. Facts. Do you think Ribeiro's grappling? I hear you. El Loco is that guy, man. I see a lot of you guys going manual tours. Wow, me Rocket decided to show up an hour late. Let's kick him out of the stream. Impact, you must be a casual. Ignacio sold me so hard. I had him as a complete lock. I truly believe that fence grab changed the outcome. Yeah, man. And I'm not going to disagree, Goldie. I'm not going to disagree. But he does need to work on his get-up game. The guy was getting controlled by Rafael Fiziev. The real reason I have a jumpsuit on, starts laughing. Let's go. Betting on Hooper when I had a hunch he gets chinned is the worst. I know. I'm not going to lie. I didn't even have a hunch. I thought he was going to run right through Lance Gibson. Like, I thought he was going to run right through him. Get him down. Maul him. Get the sub. But I hear you, man. KZ, I hear you, my brother. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Stream Elements, my main van? Pat and Ewing is free. Who do you got? You got Ewing and Pat? Verna is way hotter, though. Gatto is attractive, in my opinion. I like it. I agree. Now, let's break it down. I see a lot of you guys are manual tours. Thank you guys for voting in the poll. If you guys couldn't tell, the polls are different now. Look, you see how the polls are different? Like, the polls are different. Like, there's always an update with YouTube. We'll talk about the best bets tomorrow. We'll talk about all that stuff. We'll cook up tomorrow as well. So, let's get this show on the road. Diane Barbosa versus Melissa Gatto. I do got to mention that Melissa Gatto hasn't fought in over 2 years. Excuse me? But the reason why I like Tapology is because it tells me, yo, she hasn't fought in 2 years. She hasn't fought in 2 years, but let's bring it. She's 29 years old. All 3 of her UFC wins are by KO. She's coming off of that win with Tamiris Vidal. It was a little bit of a boob shot, if you remember. She kind of hit Tamiris Vidal in the boob, and I guess it was a legal strike. She hit her in the boob, and basically what happened was it led to the body shot, TKO, whatever. It was a boob shot. I'm not even joking. Like, it really was a boob shot. But I guess it's not counted. I guess it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But she has power. She can mix in some takedowns. The thing about Diane Barbosa is you got to worry about those submission threats. She lost to Arina Delipsky. Guys, Arina Delipsky, Giyat. She literally just won at PFL Pittsburgh. Guys, I got to mention, guys, I had a bet on Johnny Eblin that hit, but I had a parlay with Dalton Rasta, man. Oh my gosh, Dalton Rasta, you had that fight in the bag, bro. He was piecing up Impa, and he had him hurt, bro. And he got too overzealous, and he got knocked out, bro, in front of Dakota, the Chichichiva, again. Again, bro. Dalton Ross is on a 2-fight losing skid now, bro. Bro, Dalton Rasta had that fight in the bag. He got knocked out by Joaquin Buckley's son, bro. For real, like, what the hell, bro? Bro, what the heck? Bro, Dalton Rasta had that fight, and he got way too overzealous. Lipski looked amazing. No shame in losing to Lipski. She did get controlled by Cortez due to the grappling, but let's talk about Diane Barbosa. Diane Barbosa is very good at what she does. You can argue, guys, she had 2 fights with Karine Silva. Look, she had a fight with Karine Silva. She lost. You could argue that she should have won that fight, landed more significant strikes, was controlling, just not doing enough with the control. But she beat Karine Silva before in 2019. She's 1-1 with Karine Silva. I picked Karine Silva the second time. I was like, okay. But even I thought that you could make a case that Diane Barbosa should have won that fight. She has a high-level submission threat. 4 subs in the first round. 2-2 in the UFC. She has a arm bar, arm triangle, and a rear naked choke. Very excellent. The only thing that I want from Diane Barbosa is, please, don't be like Jalton Almeida. You got to land some strikes, because in the Apex, they don't really favor grappling a lot. Some of these judges, you can get control for 2 minutes. They don't even care. They care about damage. Damage trumps also. Barbosa, you got to land some ground and pound, and you got to get this show on the road. I'm going to go Diane Barbosa. Just give me money line. We don't got to get too fancy. Money line. Let's go. I'll include the odds. I will include the odds right after this fight. I did forget, but she's a -150. We'll see on Saturday if it grows, if it shrinks. Did you guys see the line movement between Casey and Gabriela Fernandez? Casey O'Neill was like a -108. Gabby was like a +100. Then, like, before the fight, like, Gabby was like a -118. Casey was like a -108. Then before Saturday, right Saturday, Casey's like a -118. Gabby's like a +100. I was like, gosh, damn, bro. Like, yo, that line movement, like, I got to start going with the line movement. Like, especially on Saturday. It felt like Sergey Spivak. I know it's just a little bit. Sergey Spivak versus Delija. When that line movement starts to move, I'm going to just start jumping on that line. What are the odds on Rasta? What was the odds? He was a minus... let me look back. I think he was a -180 or -200. Let me see. Let me check. But, bro, I had him in a parlay with Johnny Eblin, bro, and I was like, yo, Rasta had that in the bag, man. Ariane Lipski beat the girl that Dakota just beat. Dalton Rasta, he was a -200. But, like, around the fight, he was, like, -180, -196. Like, bro, I thought he was going to wrestle, too, bro. The guy didn't even wrestle. Like, I thought he was going to mix it up. Bro, he got slumped bad, bro. He got slumped bad. Yeah, I know. But I put him in a parlay because I lost with Izzy. So I was like, yo, let me put him in a parlay. But, man. Alright, let's get to the next fight. Let me get my book. I might have to take this off soon because this thing is actually hot, bro. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Diane Barbosa is -146 now. Bukoyev. But what do you like? You like Bukoyev by KO? You like him by sub? ITD? Because ITD is going to be like -200. Hang on, guys. Let me get the lines. -520. Chaseon Gore. +360. Alright. Let's get it. Let me see what you guys are saying. I remember that. Diane for sure. Bob Boop KO. I wish I bet Gibson KO, man. I was confident in him winning, but then I watched MMA Prediction Tracker, and all the predictions were Hooper sub. Yeah, even me, bro. Like, sometimes, like, that's why KZ's very good. Icky Zay, you're very good with your bets as well. I heard Beezy's... Hang on, I gotta refresh this. I heard Beezy's hit a nice parlay this Saturday as well. This happens when I have too many tabs open. But, man, I wish you did too, man. I know that feeling, like, but even I was like, give me Hooper sub, man, easy. Yo, what up, doctor? Let me check. She beat Karine 2-0, not gonna lie. I hear you, man. I hear you, but I guess the pitter-patty shots from Karine Silva meant more to the judges than control. I feel that you have to train yourself to ignore what everyone thinks. Hey, John Dong, you know, bro. You know. Just write down everyone you are confident and bet on them, regardless what everyone else thinks. Facts, John Dong. Facts, John Dong. Facts, my brother. Facts. What are the odds on Rasta? I was on Casey the whole time. Didn't expect a KO. Hey, beautiful call, my brother. I had the overs on the women's MMA fights. And just for them to... Exactly, bro. Exactly. I had Macy by decision, though. I'm not going to lie. That was a bad pick. I thought Ariana was going to lose. Ariana looked so good. Bokoyev lock. Fundura by KO is my best bet. Who is that? Boxing Pepino. This card should be everyone's get back from last week unless people bet women's MMA. Skido. I like it, my brother. I like it. Now, guys, I'm going to take a little bit of a snack break. I don't eat on camera. I really don't. But I haven't really ate that much. So I'm going to just eat this like little orange very quick. What up, Chiwi? This is why does Barbara... Damn, there was a seed in there. Why does Barbara look like an alien with no makeup? Damn, bro. I think Barbara's alright. She's alright. Yo, there's seeds in here, bro. You know what they say? If you eat a seed, bro, it'll grow in your stomach. I'm not even joking. Like, it'll grow in your stomach, bro. But Skeeto, I couldn't agree more, my brother. Let's get this show on the road. Or chase D-Gen props. I had nothing on Hooper, but Gibson both shit to me. Skeeto, who is? I thought Ariana was gonna lose. What do you mean, KZ? Market moves you have to tail. Deval, Aswell, Dober, Casey, Spivak. I've been on all 5 and cashed out big tickets when money comes in heavy. It's got nothing to do with stylistic read. Yo, Paku. I couldn't agree more, bro. I couldn't agree more. They say that, but is this true? Bro, KZ, it's true, bro. Bro, it's true, KZ. Alright, Asma Bakoyev versus Tresean Gore. Asma Bakoyev is... By the way, KZ sent me some funny-ass shit on Instagram, bro. He said, when your friend is like he's like that one MMA fan and like he likes like Dagestani, like all that stuff. Like that was actually pretty funny. I agree though, Paku. I couldn't agree. Did you do the Easter egg yet? Hey, not yet. Asma Bakoyev versus Tresean Gore. Asma Bakoyev 20-4-0 overall. Tresean Gore 5-4-0 overall. What I like about Asma Bakoyev is that he went toe to toe with Belgori. Belgori just look at what he just did to Asma Bakoyev. I mean, bro, look at what he just did to Mansour Abdul Malik. Bro, the guy destroyed him in that 3rd round. Crazy. What do I like about Asma Bakoyev though? He actually took Belgori down and he actually had a little bit of success. Not that much. He was getting picked apart, but Belgori's like a next Poetan at middleweight. The guy's an issue. No shame in that loss whatsoever. We got to talk about Asma Bakoyev though. Asma Bakoyev had this weird fight with Dylan Budka, and if you know Dylan Budka, he's not that good at what he does. He's kind of a little bit like, you know, he's not that good. And to go to split decision with Dylan Budka, I know that was all the way back in 2023. That's a little bit of a sketchy, I don't really like that. But guys, he's gotten so much better since then. Guys, he's 2-1 in the UFC, excuse me. Very good. Very good ground and pound. Accurate. Look at what he did to Zachary Reese. And Zachary Reese, I thought he should have beat Michel Pereira. Zachary Reese should have beat Michel Pereira, bro. But he was getting too crazy. He was thinking that he's Conor. And that's what it is. It is what it is. But he knocked out the Ultimate Fighter finale winner, Ryan Loder. We're going to talk about Dana White Contender Series a lot. I do think that Dana White Contender Series, which is very soon in a couple of months, is way high level, way more high level than Ultimate Fighter. Ultimate Fighter finale winner. He beat Robert Valentin in the Ultimate Fighter finale. Ryan Loder, very good with his grappling. And to knock him out, especially in the 1st round, bro, that's a very good look. When we look at Tresean Gore, guys, he does have some power he can crack. But he's known for his guillotine. Like his guillotine, the guy, remember when he subbed somebody and it looked like his head was going to pop off? Like the guy that he was guillotining, it looked like his head was going to pop off. He subbed Josh Furman and Antonio Tricoli. I think it was Josh Frem. He's now on a 2-fight losing skid, though. He went to war with Tulio, and he brought it against Rodolfo Vieira. He stuffed, I believe, like 13 out of 14 takedowns. Very good takedown defense. And I was a little bit sketchy about Rodolfo Vieira. I was like, you know, especially betting on Rodolfo. I was like, gosh damn, bro. Gosh damn. But I'm going to go Asma Bokoyev. Give me Asma Bokoyev, and I'm going to go by KO or sub. I remember when he lost to, when Asma Bokoyev lost to Belgori, Poatan tweeted on his Instagram, or not tweeted on his Instagram, he put on his Instagram, he was like, oh, we got it back. Like he was happy to see Asma Bokoyev, like, lose. Like, I think it was, like, revenge or something, Poatan said. So shout out to, Poatan. The guy had the crowd erupting at UFC Seattle. Give me Asma Bokoyev. I'm going to go by KO or sub. But if you want a good prop, a majority of these guys are on KO. Chichan Gore, he did lose to Brian Battle, I believe, by decision. That fight was crazy. But he has never been submitted. He's never been submitted. That's his bread and butter. He has been knocked out twice, though. Now, let's go into the next fight. Giyat. Haley Cowan versus Elise Pereira. Here comes the Easter egg, guys. The Easter egg's coming. The Easter bunny's coming. Alright. He took Frem's head. Yeah, he did, bro. He did. I like this new poll, but it's a little weird. The polls are weird. The polls are weird now. Like, the polls look a little weird. Why you put the ... Skeeto? You didn't like what I said, bro? Yes, Giyat, bro. She's mid? Who's mid? At least fair plus 102. Alright, guys. Both are mid. Nah, bro. No, bro. What? Bro. What? Let me pull up Haley Cowan. This is a Giyat match. We're going to talk about the Giyat match, Vernon Jandaroba and Richie as well. Look at this, man. Come on, man. Come on. Yo, I think Manafort. Yo, Manafort versus Alexa Grasso. Let's do it. Manafort versus Alexa Grasso. Let's do it. Let's get that back in blood. Team Manafort, baby. Team Manafort. At least Pierre can't run away this time in the Apex. That's true. She does circle a lot. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Gore's guillotine is more like just bend their neck till they die. It's nasty, too. Too bad that's all he's got. Yeah, Dr. Peener. Dr. Peener, it's glad to have you here, my fellow doctor. Doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor to bring me back to life. KZ, it's rumors that come out a few days before the event. Coaches and people in guys' camps can't even keep their mouth shut. One person tells something, someone something. That person tells two more people, etc., etc. Paco, I'm going to pin this. I'm going to pin this, Paco. I like it. That's a good John. Nah, I'm a conservative better. Moneyline only, Skeeto. I like it then. He's probably an inch more. I like it. Did you do that? Hey, Chiwiwi, let's go. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to all you guys. So, Sarah Love is actually going to be in the corner of Haley Cowan. I'm not even joking, bro. Look her up. Sarah Love, like, she's going to be in the corner of Haley Cowan. What do I like about Haley Cowan, guys? She has one win out of her last 3 years. She's very good at what she does. But the thing about Haley Cowan, guys, Giyat, I know you guys are going to say some crazy shit. She fought in LFA. She's very good at what she does. But this is what I like about Haley Cowan. You know what I like about Haley Cowan? That this is a layup, a little bit of a more easier matchup than Rendon, right? We know that Sarah Love's going to be in the corner of Haley Cowan, but I don't think that's going to have any type of consideration. You know, Sarah Love's a good coach. She's good in the corner. But I do think that Haley Cowan can bring it, right? She can bring the takedown. She can get a little bit crazy. She can get a little bit sloppy, right? But she lost to Jamie Lynn Horth. Jamie Lynn Horth has power. She has a lot of finishes. She has a lot of wins by finishes. She can definitely bring it. But when I look, she got submitted by Nora Cornell, and look at this fight. Her last win was 3 years ago in 2022. She won by split decision against Claudia Letty. And this fight was like, it's like not that really that good. But you know, I think that this is a fight where Elise Pereira can win this fight. 5-1-0 for Elise Pereira, 20 years old. I do think that she's pretty good looking, but that doesn't matter when you're in the cage. Goldie, shout out to my brother Goldie. He said that she loves to circle. Circle, circle, circle. She does love to circle. Her takedown defense is alright, but when she's on her back, it gets a little bit dicey, right? 4-1 out of her last 5. She's coming off of that UFC debut loss from Rendon. We know that Rendon got submitted by Mia Bosquita in first round. But guys, Rendon is a tricky puzzle to solve. She's very tricky to solve, right? 20 years old, 5'8", tall for the division, 71-inch reach. The only thing is, I need Elise Pereira to use her reach to her full potential. Use her management of distance to her full potential. She's so long arms, tall for the division, and she's in the pocket throwing wild. Like, her exits are not that good as well. So this could be another split decision. There's a reason why both of these lines are so close. And guys, Haley Cohen's 5'8", but I promise you on Friday, Elise Pereira is probably going to be the taller fighter. Longer reach as well. Majority top body is going Elise Pereira to win by decision. Now let's go to the strikes landed and absorbed per minute. I do think that, I'm not really a statistic guy, but I do think that these matter a lot. Elise Pereira, remember, she's only had 1 fight in the UFC. Strikes landed per minute, 2.47. Haley Cohen favors Haley Cohen. She's landing 2.50 strikes per minute. Striking accuracy favors Haley Cohen, 42%. 31% for Elise. She's throwing volume, throwing, but she's not landing. That's the red flag. Strikes absorbed per minute, negative striking differential for both of these ladies. Elise Pereira's eating 3 to land 2. Haley Cohen's throwing 2.50 to land. She's receiving 2.79. Haley Cohen's more defensively sound, but Elise Pereira, you're going to have to go, and you're going to have to gain some respect in the striking, because if you don't, it's going to be a long night. I'm going to go with my girl, Elise Pereira. I do think that she should be able to win this fight, and I do think that it might go to a split decision, 1-800-GAMBLER type of fight. Be careful with betting these fights, but I'm going to go with Elise Pereira. I know Haley Cohen's going to have Sarah Love in her corner, but I think Elise Pereira, you know, a lot of people, I heard Dominic Cruz on the commentary say, Dominic Cruz on the commentary said, the sister of Alex Pereira. Bro, she's not the sister of Alex Pereira. Everybody's going to say that, she's not. We already know she's not the sister of Alex Pereira by the way that she fights. We already know. But give me Elise Pereira for the dub. Let's go, Elise Pereira. Let's go. They're like 3 1-800-GAMBLER fights on Scar. Who gives about Sarah Love? Yo, she's in the corner of Haley Cohen, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. She actually's in the corner of... Bro, and that's very important because, guys, they say, remember what Faraz Sahabi said? Faraz Sahabi, he literally said that not only does it take the coach, but it takes the athlete as well. They combine in a fusion, and they become unstoppable. Not only is the coach the one that carries the team, both of them carry the team. The fighter and the coach. Eugene Behrman, Navajo Sterling. Eugene Behrman, Navajo Sterling. Faraz Sahabi, Ayman Zahabi. You know, fusion. And it creates... What would you call it? Synchrosity or synchrony? Yeah, she got a good corner, bro. She got a good corner, Cam. She got a good corner. How can you say Alex Pereira correctly, but you say Elise Pereira wrong? Oh, yo, I didn't even know that. What the hell? Alex Pereira, Elise Pereira. Elise Pereira. Elise Pereira. Elise Pereira. Yo, Casey, I didn't even know that, bro. I'm not doing that on purpose, by the way. Like, I'm not even doing that on purpose. He likes the mid-blonde girls? Yo, come on, Casey, bro. Really? All right. All right, let's go to the next thing, guys. Let me catch up. Ethan Ewing, single. Uses things, man. I'm forward to chat. Yes. Yo, what up, Yuri? What's up, my brother? Sarah who? Am I casual? No, so Sarah Love's going to be in the corner of Haley Cohen, guys. If you guys don't know, Sarah Love's actually a very good coach, and she's very good at what she does. Who would win, Hamza or Izzy? I got Hamza, my brother. I got Hamza. Shout out to Dag MMA, bro. Shout out to Dag. That guy's a real one. She said Jordan Love. Give her a pass. Sub by Nora is crazy. Exactly. Uses things man as fraud. Uses, you're just a hornball. Impact, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? You call anything bad? Bro. I do bigger amounts with my confident picks. I hit 2 plus 4,049. Is that 4,900 or 4,900? Gosh, on the London card. But I do mix sports as well. Shout out to March Madness. Who do you guys got? You guys got Arizona or the other team? I forgot what the other team is. I think it's like Michigan. I forgot. Michigan, I think. Usually things bound for us, but let's go. You call anything bad? Nah, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say, sorry, KZ? There's like 3 100 gambler. Who in box? Who in box? Whose box do you think is tighter? Bro, what the hell is wrong with you? At least Pereira. Bro, you ain't hit last week? No, I didn't, brother. I only hit like 2 parlays. Yo, what's up, Brian Fisher? Chiwiwi Pereira for sure. Yo, KZ, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? Yo, KZ's fucking wildin', bro. I had to pin that, KZ. I'm not even joking. It's guaranteed. Parlay anchor, no anchors in betting. Only betting on the men's fight from now on. These women are too unpredictable. Facts, Brian Fisher. Unless it's Bia Mosquita. I had Rodriguez. Let's go. I had Rodriguez and the Robertson fight in my parlay. They both went over, and I didn't bet last week. Let's go. Did somebody really ask who would win if Izzy versus Hamza when Pyfer? He's good. He's cool. He's cool. That's Yuri. We fuck with Yuri. It's Truski. Goat. Yo, you gotta chill, KZ. No shit, bro. Same for the hammer or lock. Stop being obnoxious, Skido. What's true, KZ? Yeah, someone asked who would win, Hamza or Izzy. That dude is... Alright, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in. Alexander Costa versus Stuart Nickel. Come on, let's go. Let's lock in, bro. Parlay! Yo, what's up? KZ and I lost 7 parlays because of a dance grabbing headbutt. Yeah, bro. Yo, we gotta do a collab. Me, Parlay, KZ. Me, Parlay, KZ. Call it the 3 Musketeers. Call that stream the 3 Musketeers, bro. Call that stream the 3 Musketeers. Yo, put a 1 in the chat. Me, it doesn't have to be this week. It could be for UFC 327. That's a banger card. Me, Parlay, KZ, 3 Musketeers. If you want to see us if you want to see us parlay. If you want to see us collab, we could do it at UFC 327. We could do it on Parlay. I think you guys can go live at the same time, Parlay and KZ. And I think that'll be very fun. Or we could do it on KZ channel, whatever. I think it'll be fun. Did the bout order change or did I skip the Land of Venata fight? I skipped the Land of Venata fight. I'm a casual. I'm a casual. We need it. The 3 Stooges. The 3 geniuses, bro. The 3 geniuses. Let me get this here. Land of Venata minus 245. And Darius Flowers is plus 186. The thing that's crazy about me, KZ, and Parlay, bro, anybody could jump on the panel as well. We can get anybody on the panel. But the thing that's crazy about me, Parlay, and KZ is that we all play differently. Like, we all bet differently. Like, Parlay goes crazy. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. I go, like, with the wrestler a lot. And KZ, he's like very, like, smart, like, with his things. Like, he's like Master Shifu. We got Master Shifu. We got, like, I was going to say the Ninja Turtles. Master Splinter, KZ. Parlay's like Michelangelo. And I'll be like Raphael. I'm going to photo ourselves over the Migos. Yo, that'll be actually fun. Yes, another 1-800-GAMBLER fight, guys. Let's break it down, though. Let's break it down. I'm going to try my best, guys. Lando Venata hasn't fought in a long time, guys. The last time that he fought was Daniel Zellhuber almost 3 months ago, bro. 3 months ago is a long time. Inactivity. Sometimes all you need is activity. Yeah, Darius Flowers on a 3-fight losing skid. Yeah, he has yet to get a win in the UFC. But I'll tell you what, he's more active. What do I like about Lando Venata? Lando Venata fight week, baby. Look at his fight with Tony Ferguson. In his first, I think, 5 UFC fights, he had, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he had 5 knockdowns in his first 6 UFC fights, I think. Something like that. Something crazy like that. Like, the guy was crazy. I know he fought Tony Ferguson all the way back in 2016, but, bro, I think he dropped Tony Ferguson. That fight was fight of the night. That fight was awesome. If you want to watch some fun fights, look at Tony's career. Tony versus Kevin Lee. Tony lost the first 2 rounds. Tony versus Lando Venata. That was a crazy fight. Tony man, Tony was fun to watch, man. He was very fun. And a lot of people are comparing Tony to Izzy. I think it's a very good comparison, but I do think that Izzy can go out and win one more. The thing about Lando Venata is his last win was all the way back in 2021. The guy won by split decision against Mike Grundy. Mike Grundy is not that good. This is the guy that was like a wrestler, I believe, and then he got knocked out bad, I think. No, he got subbed, excuse me, by Marquand Americani. When I look, I care more about what Darius Flowers is going to offer, because the thing about Lando Venata is, okay, he's going to look fresh, he's going to look good, but is he going to be able to, you know, keep his cardio on point? I know Darius Flowers, he's going to have good cardio. Like, no matter what, Darius Flowers always has good cardio. He got subbed by Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews is pretty good at taking the back. He did that to Chidi and Chikwani. He got 30-27 by Michael Johnson. Guys, what do I know about Darius? He's got a chin, bro. And sometimes durability is all you need. I don't know about Lando Venata's chin. He lost to Daniel Zellhuber. How bad is that loss aging now? It's aging like milk. Lost to Evan Elder by sub. The whole in Darius Flowers' game is that submission. He's been subbed 3, 4, 5, 6 times already. A majority of his losses are by sub. And the whole in Lando Venata's game is probably, can he go a hard 15? Is his chin still there? Is he still coming for a check, or is he coming to actually win this fight? 4-7 in the UFC. He has something that Darius Flowers doesn't, a win in the UFC. But let's look at the competition. Competition bar for bar. Darius Flowers is fighting way more high-level competition, and he's more active, and he's younger. He's 31 years old, 5'9". Both of these guys are a little bit smaller for the division, but I do think that I'm going to go with Lando Venata. I know I'm basing it off of, I say I'm not going to pick with my heart, but if Lando Venata's locked in, if he's working the body kicks, working the kicks, if his cardio's on point, I do think he can win at least 2 rounds out of the 3. At least 2 rounds out of the 3. At least. Hey, I picked Mansour Abdul Malik. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. This could be one of those fights, man. I shouldn't have listened to Uselyis, bro. Man, Uselyis is falling off. I know. I hear it, bro. I hear it. But I'm going to go Lando Venata. You heard the Pyfer rumors? What were they, Parlay? What were the Pyfer rumors? That he cheated on his girl, I think? Or that he wanted to eliminate himself in GTA? I'm going to go Lando Venata money line, but, big but, 1-800-GAMBLER fight. Alright, now let me get the next poll. Let's get this show on the road. I got to hurry it up a little bit. We only got 12 fights though, so let's go. Alessandro Costa. I do got to say, hey, shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I'm saving up for a dishwasher. Hey, I can't wait to get that dishwasher, man. It's a really good investment. I'm not joking. Like, it's a good investment. It saves water. Like, it's a good investment. Y'all tapped into MMA? NBA? I'm not. I am not. Oh, that he cheated. Yes, Parlay. I heard that. Parlay. I heard that, bro. Minus 440 plus 310. Guys, Parlay cheated too. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. $100 gambler card. I'm 5 weeks profit all tracked. I'm gonna have like 2 bets in total on this card. Hey, if you want to tell us, obviously not yet. Like, you can tell us tomorrow. You got time, but you help a lot of these guys out, bro. Dana White Contender Series, you came in clutch after time after time. I'm smart, and then one leg always sells me. Facts, Casey. Facts. But you're due for a big win, bro. You're due. You're on a 4-week, like, profitability streak as well. Like, you're due. Man, I have no clue if I have it set up right in the studio, but it's all good. I just want to go live in the summer at this point. So, I think to go live, you need to hit 50 subs. You know, I would recommend the other channel, Rob G. The other channel has like 5 subs already, and I think you got like a couple of more. But if you have both of them, you're good. But you need 50 subs, I think, to go live, which kind of sucks because how are you going to get the 50 subs in the first place? Yeah, that's someone. Let's go. Yes, sir. Come on. Let's go, Rangy. The Three Stooges. Let's go. I'm going to Photoshop ourselves in the Flowers is horrible. I hear you. What is the point of this fight? I know, right? The matchmaking is good, though, Haro. What do you think? I don't think anyone cares about this matchup. Losing to the industry plan is just throw up. Haro, who gets the 12K for the win before getting cut? That's actually facts, Impact. I see why AJ's on Darius. Hey, rightfully so as well. You're the Pyfer ex-cheater. Boy, don't breathe. By posting videos? Yeah, but KC, bro, you know you could get more subs like vertical live. Like, you can get a shit ton of subs vertical live. Like, bro, in 2016, 2017, when I first started my channel, bro, you didn't need 50 subs to go live. Bro, a big part of getting subscribers is going live. The fact that you need 50 subs to go live, it's like, oh my gosh, by the time you go live, bro, it's the year 2100, because all those videos, they don't get pushed in the algo. You gotta learn, you gotta do your thumbnails, you gotta do that. It's easier to just go live. I feel like it should be 25 subscribers to go live. Like 25 subs to go live. 50? You're asking for too much at 50. Like, you're asking way too much at 50. It took me like a year to get 50 subscribers. I hear you post shorts, but it's like, man, you gotta do so much more work than when you could have just, back in 2016, 17, 18, you could just spark up, go live, go live, go live, go live. Easier. You don't need a thumbnail. You don't need all that. Like, I feel like it's too hard now. Or, like, it's a little bit harder now. Thoughts on Jaden Ivey? I don't know who he is. I'm not going to lie. But is he a basketball player? Not going to lie. I'm never listening to AJ again, bro. I took Barber fight to go the distance like a... Hey, bro, I picked that as well. You could say the same thing. Yo, I'm not listening to Uselyis again. Because, yo, I picked Mansoor. I picked Izzy. I picked the over 2.5. My lock of the week was Ignacio. So sometimes we just have bad weeks. But I'll tell you one thing. When AJ's on, when we're all on, when Parlay's on, when KZ's on, when we're all locked in, we cash. That was the wrong side of it. When we're all locked in, we cash. Alright, let's go. Alessandro Costa versus Stuart Nickel. Alessandro Costa is very good at what he does. 14-5-0. Guys, we got to mention how his foot got stuck. His foot got stuck in the cage. This happened another time as well. I think it was one of Jorge Masvidal's fights. Like, when he had short hair. One of his opponents their foot got stuck in the cage. And it couldn't move. Herb Dean stops the fight. Guys, very rarely does your foot get stuck in the cage. Correct me if I'm wrong. Costa's foot got stuck in the cage. I'm not even joking, bro. His foot got stuck in the cage. It ripped. Yeah, he probably would have lost Alden Correa either way. Alden Correa is very good at what he does. Very good boxer. Very good in the clinch, elbows. Look at what he did to Luis Guerrero. The guy Alden Correa is a demon. But when I look at this fight, guys, Alessandro Costa has fought way high-level competition. And Stuart Nickel went 18, like, he only got 2 takedowns out of 20 takedowns that he attempted on Lucas Rocha. Bro, Stuart Nickel came into the UFC, fought Jesus Aguilar, got subbed in the first round, I believe. Let me just double check. He got subbed in the first round. Jesus got a good guillotine, but we just saw, Jesus lose to Sumadachi. Sumadachi is very good. But against Lucas Rocha, bro, he shot 20 takedowns and he only got 2. Bro, shooting 20 takedowns and you only get 2, bro, that's half-ass takedowns. That's takedowns where you're not fully committing. That's takedowns where you're willing to exit. You know, you got to commit to the takedowns, you know? And I feel like Stuart Nickel, he's a guy that is probably going to be 0-3 in the UFC, and he's probably going to get cut from the UFC eventually. 0-2 in the UFC, has yet to get a win in the UFC. His bread and butter is finding that finish. Only has 1 win by decision. He looks to get the sub. He looks to knock you out. He looks to put your lights out. But against Costa, bro, we got to mention that his foot was stuck in the cage. It ripped, and it led to the TKO. And Alden Correa was like grabbing his toe, grabbing his foot while he's going for that accurate ground and pound. Costa has good wins, man. Knocked out Jimmy Flick. Knocked out Kevin Borjas. Knocked him out before Manuel Rodriguez did it. He did it before. He's like Soulja Boy. He did it before anybody. He knocked out Kevin Borjas before Manuel Rodriguez did. The guy has power, and he has high-level BJJ. When we look, his bread and butter is that submission. 6 submissions in that first round. Wide variety of subs. He's got Let me check. Armbar, flying armbar, rear naked choke. But that armbar seems to be his go-to. When he sinks in that armbar, he's going for it. And it's not like Ignacio Bahamondes half-ass armbar where that armbar is never there. Like Diego Lopez half-ass armbar, that armbar is never there. It's a armbar that when it's sunken in, he's going for it. He's going for it. And he's yanking it. I'm going to go pause. I'm going to go Costa. Alessandro Costa. Now the thing is, I don't want to go by KO on points or by sub on points or by KO or sub ITD because I don't know. He's well-rounded. He can put Stuart Nichols' lights out. We know that Stuart Nichols probably, I think he's never been KO'd. He's never been KO'd, but bro, he's never fought a guy like Costa. So I'm just going to go money line. Money line because I think he's a good parlay piece. That's it. I'm not going to get too fancy. Because sometimes you go ITD, he can't get the finishes at the distance. Stuart Nichols tough, you know? Sometimes you go by KO on points, then he gets a sub, you know? What I recommend is if you want more value, maybe by KO on points, maybe by submission on points, that double chance. But I do think that Casa money line, come on, we could parlay him with Bekoyev, ITD, and we could do Yakayev under 1.5 and Yakayev money line, you know? We got a lot of these guys. We could put, look, we could do this. Costa Moneyline and Gilmore Pat. 2-leg parlay. Bang. You know? You don't gotta go too crazy because some of these guys, you know, they had Alexa by decision. I had Macy Barber by decision. Alexa gets up, get in the sub. You know, I know it's women's MMA, but it can happen in regular MMA, men's MMA as well. Moneyline is the way. Stuart Nichols just terrible from what I've seen. Yeah, man. That fight with Lucas Rocha was disgusting. Like, bro, 2 takedowns out of 20. Lucas Rocha's good. But, bro, come on. You shoot 20 takedowns and you only get 2? What the hell? But, yeah, guys. UFC 327 is next week. We're going to do a lot of stuff next week. Next week, we're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to push it to the limit next week. Next week, we're going to collab. We're going to do all that stuff. If everybody's down for it. And if you guys aren't busy, of course. Thomas Peterson. Now, the lines are very close because Peterson can get the grappling going. And Pat is making his UFC debut. But I like it when the lines are close, guys. Like, I like it when the lines are close because... Yo, what's up, Not in the AM? What's up, bro? I like it when the lines are close because you can just take both of them in a different parlay. You don't got to hump for props. You don't got to go too crazy. I do think that this is a more playable card. Like KZ said last week, he said, yo, this card is harder than the last 2 cards. KZ, I would like to ask you what's your opinion. Is this card, does it look more difficult than UFC Seattle? What do you think? And if you need time, let me know. But I feel like this card could be a little bit more predictable than UFC Seattle. Because I was picking with my heart a lot. JD Navi got cut by the Bulls for not... Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh my gosh, bro. Not an AM. Gosh. Dang. Yo, you guys see what Not an AM just said right there? Yo. Yo, I wish I could. I can't say that though, but I hear you. I hear you, Not an AM. Thank you for letting me know, my brother. Ex-cheater, we don't relapse. You know damn well you could have. No, I'm just kidding. Not gonna lie, I'm never listening to. Hey, I hear you. We all, you know, we try. I hedged the Malik fight. I love Mansoor, but logic is your logic. Yorzy is just that good. He is. Shout out to Skeeto, bro. Consistent, bro. You're very consistent. Hooper and Bahamondes, really disappointed. Izzy is just Izzy at this point. Really disappointed. Izzy's just Izzy at this point. I hear you. Raja showed levels. Never mind, it was my shit. What happened in Impact? Oh, the mic. Yo, if the mic is not working, bro, that happens. Just click off and come back. Please come back. Baby, come back. Stuart Nichols going to get destroyed. He's losing to mid-level. He's cooked. Let me see. He's cooked. I hate... And Rocha. Jesus Aguilar and Rocha. It's just mid. I hear you. Jesus was an industry plant that nobody called out. Stuart Nichols is just terrible from what I've seen. I hear you guys. At least do money line parlay and prop 1. I hear you. We need to hit this week. Yes, Pat by KO. Peterson's dog shit. Let's go, Pat. Costa's roided up. You think so, KZ? You think so, bro? This is just how you know heavyweight is cooked. Guys getting top 20 fights in the UFC debut constantly. If I'm not hyping and biasing the Aussie, he's actually shit. Whoa, push it to the limit. Let's push it to the limit, okay, Pepino. Pat is clean. This card is low-key harder. You think so? Hell no. This is London. Can't wait. This card is just as difficult as UFC. Damn, KZ, for real, bro? Yeah, I bet with my heart way too much that card. Me too, bro. So many trash can fighters. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to bet with my heart. Like maybe Richie. Maybe Baby Shark Richie. I'll bet with my heart. Do your homework, uses. Motherfuckers out here picking a Rosa and shit. Hey, it's fair, though. Jaden is going through a mental crisis. KZ, I low-key disagree why you think that. Not an AM. How the fuck were... Yeah, I don't even know how he was able to type that, bro. Bro, that guy is crazy. KZ... KZ, I feel like this one is harder, more pick'em fights, and the obvious minus 1000s. This guy, yo, you could type it too, but I literally can't. But I literally everything I send is censored. Hey, I think YouTube's not censored no more, bro. I think YouTube's not censored no more, or maybe not as much. Only fight that is hard to predict is the Flowers one and maybe the main. Izzy was weird versus Pyfer. He had him back to the cage, then just stood there and took like 6 punches in a row and didn't even try to move, and then got wrestle smashed. Kind of seemed like they wanted an L. I hear you. Now let's break it down, guys. I'm going to go with Gilmore Pat, bro. Gilmore Pat comes from Dana White Contender Series. Excuse me, I'm a casual. I'm thinking about the other guy. I'm thinking about the guy that's fighting Robert Rachula. I'm a casual. Gilmore Pat comes from LFA, guys. He made his UFC debut against Alan Fry. Gilmore Pat is pretty good, but he has a lot less experience than Peterson. He's 6-0. He's going to need that takedown defense to be on point because we know that Peterson can slow down. If he doesn't get that grappling going, he can slow down. And Vitor Porcino knocked him out in that 3rd round. If you saw Vitor Porcino versus Steven Aspelon, bro, Vitor Porcino got dropped. He got rocked. That fight was crazy. I was biting my nails that entire fight. I don't think you should be getting knocked out by Vitor Porcino. Vitor Porcino's alright, but to get knocked out, you got a little tired and you messed up bad and you gassed. Gilmore Pat is 1-0 in the UFC. The red flag is no wins or losses by sub. No wins or losses by sub means that, okay, alright, you still got a lot to learn. I hope that you're learning a lot in that cage, right? When we look, he has a good KO over Mauricio Carrez. Won by decision. He's won a hard 15 before, but he's only went the distance twice in his entire career. He has some amateur fights. He's normally used to winning in round 1, round 2 by knockout, right? So he's in love with his hands. He's in love with going and throwing and scrapping, right? Thomas Peterson, though, he's 10-4-0. Thomas Peterson, 2-3 of his last 5, beating Muhammad Usman. By the way, Mo Usman is still suspended, I think. I think he tested positive. And he beat Dontel Mays. That Dontel Mays, he was kind of wrestling. I don't know. Dontel Mays, he's not really that good. And Mo Usman, I don't think he's that good as well. He lost to Jamal Pogues by decision. Remember when we were doing the robbery? Who's the biggest robbery? Jamal Pogues versus Hamdi Abdelawab. I think Jamal Pogues is a little bit better than Mo Usman. But I know Jamal Pogues. I know you guys have different opinions about that. He got knocked out by Shamil Gaziev and he got knocked out by Vitor Porcino. The thing about Peterson, guys, is if he can't get that takedown, he's fucked. He lost to Shamil Gaziev by KO in round 1. That chin is to be tested. I believe he has never been submitted, but he does have a submission in his arsenal. A majority of his losses come by knockout. And if I'm going to go with Gilmore Pat, guys, I do think that he can set up some elbows, work in the clinch, invest in the body, make this guy tired, work. At 6'5", 81-inch reach, bro, the guy should be able to get underhooks. Not like Izzy, when Izzy was like getting taken down, like when Pyfer had the body lock, Izzy was kind of like throwing pad strikes, no pun intended, because I think Pat wins. But Izzy was throwing little pad shots, like pat, instead of getting the underhooks and defending the takedown. I do think that Gilmore Pat has good takedown defense. The question is, how is he going to look on his back? And if Peterson gets this down, is he going to be able to get control, or is he going to scoot his way? He's going to scoot his way and go up and work defense and use defense to work. I'm going to go Gilmore Pat. I'm going to go by knockout. I think he should be able to knock out Thomas Peterson. And I do think that the line is going to look... It's going to look like, it shouldn't have been that line in the first place. Like, I think no matter who wins, I think the line is off. A lot of these times, the line is off. I think it's going to be, like, maybe a close fight. Maybe it could get sloppy. But I do think that the line, I think we're getting a discount on Pat. I really do. I think we're getting a discount on Pat. I'm going to go Pat by KO. What up, Larry? I got to give a big shout out to Larry, guys. Let me go to the Tapology. Bro, the guy is number 9 in the world. I was going to say KZ. Bro, KZ's number 79. I'm number 100, bro. I dropped so far. It's funny because I was laughing last week and then I'm all the way down to 100. But hey, what do I say? The best thing about hitting rock bottom is that there's only one way to go. And that's up, baby. That's up. Guys, Larry, I don't know how Shauna is still number 1, bro. I don't know how, but when we look, guys, if you guys don't know, Tapology has these rankings. Each and every Saturday, we pick our picks, methods of victory, all that, and that depends on your ranking. The guy, Larry, bro, I hate this guy. Yo, DBZ boy, bro, oh my gosh. But look at this, guys. Larry's number 9 in the world. He's a grand champ. Bro, you know who I want to see as number 1, KC or Larry? I don't want to see DBZ boy. I don't want to see these guys in the ranking. But guys, the guy Larry is number 9 in the world. And that's how you know the guy has very good picks. And he's very good at what he does. And he's very consistent. We got a lot of sharp minds in this chat. So I got to give a lot of respect to my boy. My boys. My brothers. I remember when you guys were, bro, I remember when you guys were so young. Larry and KZ, man. How far you guys have come. Like, I remember when you guys were asking me, yo, Uselyis, like, yo, I need advice, like, yo, like, your picks are so good, like, bro, you guys are my prodigies, like, I remember when you guys were so young, man, like, and now you guys have come so far, man, like, you guys have grown up already, man. I'm about to cry right now because you guys literally have grown up so fast, man. Enjoy it, man, you guys have grown up so fast, man. I'm proud of you guys, I'm proud of you guys. 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 I remember when you guys were kids, man. Like, I watched you guys grow up. Like, I used to change you guys' diapers. Like, I literally watched you guys grow up. Give me Pat by KO. I'm gonna go Pat by KO. Yo, parlay. Let's go to the next fight. Let's go. I'm gish galloping too much. I'm gish galloping. This is the guy that comes from Dana White Contender Series. I got this guy confused because they switched the bout order. They switched the bout order yesterday. KZ, why you put that face, bro? Master Shifu. Guys, I gotta tell you guys something. I think it's over for me, bro. I think it's over, bro. I'm falling. I'm falling down. I need help, bro. I need help. I'm falling down the well. I need help, bro. I need help. I think it's over for me. Yo, my boy Vinny, what's up, bro? Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah, I'm gish galloping all over the place, my brother. I'm gish galloping. But it's true, man. I remember seeing KZ when he was a kid, bro. Like, I watched KZ grow up, man. He's come a long way. Alright, Robert Ratchula. Plus 300. Jose Delano. By the way, if I miss your chat, guys, it's because I'm trying to get these breakdowns in as well. Minus 430 for Delano. A good parlay piece, I'll tell you what. A good parlay piece is Delano, bro. I know Delano's a good one. How old is you? Guess. Take a guess. Take a guess. I'll tell you, but take a guess. Take a guess. I'm older than KZ and Larry. I'm older than these guys. KZ's laughing. Bro, thinking of Stephen Gilmore. We can't keep saying Peterson is underrated and good. That's facts, I'm not gonna lie. Literally garbage. Dontel Mace is god-awful. Pat is the much better striker on the feet. More athletic. I agree, KZ. I agree. The ladies fight a little ski. Izzy was weird. I hear you, man. I hear you. Peterson with the wrestling. Oh, you got Peterson. That's a good pick, man. It's a good pick. Bro, thinking of Stephen Gilmore. Not. I'll give you the password. Let's go parlay. Shauna better watch out. Hey, yo, Shauna better watch out, bro, because Larry's coming. He's coming for that. Nah, I'm just kidding. Evo vs. Billy Alicana is a banger. Oh, it's made, Paku. Is that announced? Why would they do that to Billy? I'm hurt. Billy isn't Austin Lane. I'm coming in soon, top 700. Hey, you might pass me, bro. Master Shifu, you're a bot, I'd say. What'd he say? Billy isn't Austin Lane. He could win by sub. Oh, against Ewo, I hear you. Don't cry, dude. Logan's 5'4", and he has. Yo, Logan, I didn't say that shit, bro. I didn't say that shit. That was Vinny, bro. That was the Vinrillionaire. Ventrillionaire. That was the Ventrillionaire, bro. I did not say that. Yo, I did not say that. That was Ventrillionaire that said that. He was a grappler. Let me see. He was a grappler. Do your homework. I'm the one picking Rachula. Ewo, let's go. How old is Uselyis? These odds are backwards. Rachula's a lock. Damn, Future. You think so, bro? You think so? I'm just saying, don't count out Billy. Yeah, I hear you, Icky. I hear you. Ewo might be a light heavyweight prospect, the best. I agree. Paulus dude is kind of shit losing to Gomis. Hey, but he took a round off of Gomis, Goldie. Delano Masterclass. Isn't Rachula an ex-champ? Yes, he's a former KSW champion. Yo, Ventrillionaire, you know your shit, bro. You know your shit. You know your shit. She gishes my gish until I gallop. Hey, yo, KZ, under 23, 22, 15. Yo, Pepino, you remember when I cut my hair, like, really short? And Pepino's like, bro, you look the same. If anything, you look like you're... Yo, Pepino was cutting my ass, bro. When, pause, obviously. But when I cut my hair really short. That Ewo fade, gonna be generational, I agree. Eustace says he's still 6'9" lines, bro. He gotta be under 23. I hear you, bro. Who said that shit? Skeeto, bro? Come on, bro. Eustace on the $50 bill. Dude's up there in age. Let's go, Larry. Peterson got no chance. KSW. Are we dead ass right now? Yo, KSW is good, bro. It's good. Ooh, Uselyis. OMG. Ha ha ha. Yo, Doug. Shout out to my boy Doug, bro. A real one in the game. And the guy always keeps it 100. Shout out to you, my brother. I hope you're having a great day. Facts, Goldie. Yeah, I'm 22, bro. I'm 22. Last Friday night. No, I'm just kidding. Chiwiwi Pereira for sure. What did Chiwiwi say? I can't see him in the chat. I can't see Chiwiwi. Chiwiwi. I can't see him, bro. Alright, so, bro, disagreeing. You know how I am, bro. I'm a kumbaya. Kumbaya. Alright, Robert Rachula versus Jose Delano, guys. I like what Larry said. He said Delano masterclass, but we got to bring up Rachula. Rachula, guys, for a UFC debut against William Gomis, bro, that's a tough debut, bro. William Gomis, the guy, yeah, he lost to Hyder Emil in a close fight. But, bro, William Gomis, he beat Joe Anderson Brito. Bro, Brito is pretty good. I think William Gomis beat Brito, right? Let me just double check, but, bro, there's no shame into losing to William Gomis. He circles, he makes you fight his style. Like, William Gomis is tricky, man. He's really tricky. Yeah, he beat Brito by split. And, bro, Robert Rachula has good body kicks, good work, constant, he can go a hard 15, decent cardio. He took a round off of William Gomis, 29-28. I know William Gomis, he normally loses a round, but, bro, Gomis is a technician, bro. To go 1-1, like, to take a round off of this guy, bro, it's very good. Former KSW champion. I think a lot of you guys are overlooking KSW because KSW is really good. It's a pretty good organization. Camrock comes from there. I can't remember off the top of my head who else. Camrock's not a really good representation. But KSW has some pretty good guys, man. And when they come to the UFC, they can hang in with these guys. I do think that Robert Rachula, at only 27 years old, can still hang in there. He's durable, good body kicks, good volume, decent cardio, can go a hard 15. But he's going to be matched up against Jose Delano. Delano, 16-3-0 overall, 6-1 in LFA. The thing about Delano, guys, is he lost once by KO, once by sub, and once by decision. But, you know, he's trying different things. He's very well-rounded, very good at what he does. But this is the fight that I really liked. On Dana White Contender Series, we broke down this entire card. Shout out to all the guys that were in the lives. Guys, if you don't know, when Dana White Contender Series comes around, I'm going to go live every Monday, Tuesday, and right before the fights, we break it down. The guy Paku, Larry, all these guys got good parlays. I can't bet on Dana White Contender Series because of where I'm at. It's like not eligible, I think. But we look for plays, we do tape study, we try our best, and we're looking to sweep an entire Dana White Contender Series card for the first time ever. This is going to be my second year breaking down Dana White Contender Series. The first year was fun, and we picked, I believe we picked, All of us together, we picked, I know he was a minus 500. We picked him to win. We picked him to beat Manuel Exposito. And I thought that was a very good fight. It showed that he can pick his shots, he can take his time, and he can win a hard-fought decision. He can win rounds, and he can win minutes. Some of these guys are minute winners. Some of these guys are moment winners. I like a minute winner. I prefer a minute winner. Yeah, the moment winners, Douglas, bro, Douglas just won by KO against Arosa. That guy was a moment winner versus a minute winner. Sometimes the moment winner just wins. But I do think that Jose Delano can crack. Good elbows. Good work in the clinch as well. Give me Delano. A lot of you guys are going by, a majority top bodies going by decision as well. I'm going to go Delano. Give me Delano by KO on points. Now we're going to talk about the point spread. Parlay is a king at point spreads, bro. I got to give a big shout out to Parlay. Parlay, before you leave, bro, let me know if a Tabitha Ricci point spread plus 3.5 is that good. What do you think about that? Or Verna Jandaroba point spread. What do you think about that? Like, it's a close fight. Maybe the odds aren't that good. But Tabitha Ricci to win 1 round or more against Verna Jandaroba on all judges' scorecards. What do you think about that point spread, guys? What do you think? Now, let's talk about... Yes, I missed Dana White Contender Series as well, man. Dude, it was always a good time. Like, it's always a good time when Dana White Contender Series comes around because it's Tuesday, we got fights, and then before you know it, it's Saturday, and we're already back in action. Like, it's summertime for me during Dana White Contender Series. It's always a good time. Like, it's fun. It's exciting. And we always bring it every time Dana White Contender Series comes around, and we get more fights. Like, let's say it's a 12-fight card on Saturday. It'll be like plus 5 more fights on Tuesday, you know? Drive to CT. You can do it there. Yeah, so I heard that, right? I heard that. But, bro, like, I'm not going to lie. That's smart. But, like, to do that just to, like, bet, like, that's actually kind of crazy. But, hey, I hear you, brother. I hear all you got. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it this summer. This summer, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try that this summer. Parlay, actually, thank you for that, bro. Thank you for that. Imagine your last leg was Barber. Yo, my last leg was Barber. I'm not even joking, but it was Barber by decision. Gomis is shit. You think so? Nah, Brito was robbed. I hear you, right? I hear you. Brito was robbed, but bro, the guy Brito fought crazy, threw balls to the wall. You know how the Apex is. You know how these judges are. Like, I feel like it's normal now. Uselyis was dribbling on the iPad like 5 years ago. He's like 17. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I used to play the iPad. I used to play Minecraft on the iPad. Pixel Gun 3D. That game was awesome, bro. I played Black Ops 1 when I was like 7 years old, bro. Like, I was scared as hell at the campaign, at zombies as well. Are we dead ass right now? Bro, KSW's good, man. Skeeto, you're a casual. Meat Rocket came up with that shit. Gomis is shit. Brito won that fight. You think so, Pepino? Bro, it's the Apex. You know how these guys are. You make it too close. It is what it is. Imagine your last leg was Barber. Dana White Contenders is going to be fire. Delano, opponent. Oh, I didn't put the odds. I didn't put the odds, but Tommy Gunn is a massive favorite. Minus 1,000. Brito won that fight. You're going to get it, bro. Damn, Luis, Lee Scott. I hear you. Check Discord. Let me hear it. Let me see it. I don't want to leak anything. Guys, let's listen to KZ's impression. Impression. Yo, this jumpsuit is hot, bro. Yo, drop a like for the jumpsuit. If you guys don't know, I got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. Let's listen to KZ. Hopefully the volume's good. My volume's not that good sometimes. Let's listen to what KZ. You didn't say anything bad, all right? Like no F-bomb, right? Please. I'm just gonna hear it. Let's go.
Whenever a torta thinks that you said something funny, she's like, "Oh my god, why you so stupid? Oh my god, useless."
Bro, what, KZ, bro? Let me put it again. Let me see that again. Let me add a reaction. I'm putting this flag. I love that flag.
Whenever a torta thinks that you said something funny, she's like, "Oh my god, Why you so stupid? Oh my god. Useless.
I got my mic muted. What are you trying to say, Casey, bro? What are you trying to say, bro? You trying to say I like you like tortas or what? What you trying to say, Casey?
Why you so stupid?
What are you trying to say, Casey, bro? What you trying to say? Nah, I'm just kidding. I like it, bro. It's good. It's funny. Let me put how do I react to this? I can't react to the bottom one. Or right here. Alright, let's go. That does sound like she eating Takis at like 6 in the morning, bro. At like 6 in the morning. What did Doug say? Larry and Douglas KO Julian Rosa. Yo, bro. What, are you gonna get that Sugar Sean treatment? Yeah, you watched his Dana White Contender Series? Yeah, he earned it. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, we'll talk about it. I picked against Tommy Gunn. I picked against him. Industry plan for sure. Yo, the guy has nice tattoos. Bro, the guy's tattoos go hard, bro. Like, bro, the guy has Juice WRLD on his tattoo, bro. And I know KZ's gonna be like, man, you like Juice WRLD? I still see your shadows in my room. Look at his chest tattoos, bro. He has good tattoos, bro. I know what KZ's gonna say, bro. Bro, he has nice tattoos. Look. Yo, this tattoo is fire. Bro, this tattoo is fire, bro. I don't know if you guys can see it. Bro. Bro, I don't know if you guys can see it really good, but bro, that's cool, bro. Look, let me see if I can get a better photo. Look, you can see it right here. You see it? Bro, you see it? Look, he got the Juice WRLD, one of his first albums. You see? And then he got Tommy, I think that's Scarface. He got Scarface. He got Legends Never Die. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Those tattoos are cool, bro. I'm not gonna get tattoos, though. I don't think I'll ever get tattoos. Doug, I promise McMillan faces a decent opponent, even a good competitive striker, and he's gonna lose. Remember this? Hey, I'll remember it, bro. I'll remember it. KZ Spanish? Yeah, he is. He is. That tongue roll. Nah, that does sound like a torta. Yo, Pepino, how would you know what that sounds like, bro? How would you know what a torta sounds like? Alright, Pepino. Great burritos. I'm glad there's Skeeto. There's Skeeto in this world that believe in the hype. You keep my pockets fat. Oh, shit. I stole me. Clark Country Detention Center fit too. Oh, my God. Me, you locked up together. Hey, we locked up together. Yo, free my boy. Free my boy, Doug. Free my boy, Doug, till it's backwards, bro. What did you get locked up for? Yo, Doug. Yo, what you get locked up for, cuh? Zay, bro, I picked against him. I thought he was ass and showed toughness. Yeah, W. Tommy, good tats. Look at him, bro. No glazing. How can you not like him against an Italian? There's nothing wrong with Torta Skeeto. I agree. All right, guys, let's lock in. Guys, I got to mention, I glazed myself last time for Dana White Contender Series. Now I'm going to go a little bit hard on myself. During Dana White Contender Series, let me get rid of this ad. Week 4, 2025, guys. We broke down this entire card, guys, and I went with David. One, I went with David McGoyan. One, because he was training partners with Arman Tsarukyan, and supposedly he was Arman Tsarukyan's prodigy, right? He had the grappling. I thought he had a path to victory in the grappling with success. And I also picked him because he was the favorite. I knew he was Sugar's training partner, but I felt like the wrestling was going to be too much, right? When we look at the scorecards, right? He was a popular dog. A lot of these guys had him as a dog. Rightfully so, bro. The guy can crack, but, bro, he lost that first round, right? You could argue that first round should have been a 10-8, right? Because those subs were deep. Those submission attempts were deep. I think he had 2 deep submission attempts, right? But the thing is, David Mogoyan, he got tired, bro. He won the first round, right? 10-9, right? You could argue 10-8. Whatever. I'm just coping. Tommy definitely won the second round, picking his shots. And, bro, I say you could argue 10-8 for the first. You could definitely argue a 10-8 for the third. The guy, I think he dropped David McGowan, had him hurt bad. He almost finished him, bro. Bro, for this guy to be Armin Tsarukyan's training partner for his prodigy, bro, he made him look like an absolute mess, bro. And Tommy Gunn is the real deal. He's only 27 years old. He hasn't fought since September. But, bro, he's working at Red Hawk Academy, working with Sugar Sean O'Malley. Very good. You know Sugar Sean has that teep to the body. He's going to add new weapons to his arsenal. Great management of distance. Omni, thank you for the 5 gifted. Yo, let's go, bro. Bro, thank you so much. Let's fucking go. Paku, Parlay, Sugar, EMB, and Mario. Omni King. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Let's fucking go. It goes a long way, my brother. If you didn't hear, we're saving up for a dishwasher, so let's fucking go. Omni King, let's go. Can we get some big W's? Hey, it goes a long way, my brother. It goes a long way, and I appreciate that, Omni King. I got something for you. Is this Omni King or Omni Bulldog? Excuse me. Omni Bulldog. Omni Bulldog, thank you for everything, bro. I hope you cashed. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're staying healthy and staying happy. For all of you guys, I hope you guys are staying happy and staying healthy. Let's go. I appreciate that, bro. It goes a long way. One more time for the one time. Omni Bulldog. I like your profile picture too, bro. I see you changed it. Like, I don't know if this is Omni King, but Omni Bulldog, thank you for everything. Sorry for saying Omni King, but Omni Bulldog, I like the profile. Big W's, my brother. Big W's. And thank you guys for everything, man. You guys helped me a lot. And they come in clutch. Manala Jacuzzi. What up, Matua? Big W's to Omni, bro. Big W's. Skeeto, stop the yap. Oh, I hear you guys. I got caught selling. Oh my gosh. In a stolen car, Mystic. Laureliano strikes again. Damn. Doug, you'll be out in no time, bro. If anything, we'll be using the spoon to try to break free. You know, Alcatraz? If we're in Alcatraz, me and Doug, bro, we'll go swimming to see if... You guys think you guys could swim from Alcatraz to the land? Or no? Remember those guys that escaped Alcatraz and it was like a rainy night, stormy night, and like they had like one of the best escapes of all time from Alcatraz? I feel like one of them was like related to Doug, bro. Like, no joke. But Omni Bulldog, I appreciate that, my brother. It goes a long way. And I hope whoever got the gifted, I hope you guys enjoy your emotes. One of my favorite emotes is the Larry CTM emote. And, of course, the Kekwa. Thank you, guys. Omni King, thank you for the 5, bro. It means a lot. If you don't know, I just got out of jail, look. So it means a lot, my brother. It means a lot. Let's go. Let's go. Big W's. Omni Bulldog, my boy. You said no, bro. You're lying. Great burritos. Bro, I picked... Hey, I hear you guys. Now let's break it down. Let's go. 5. Big W's, man. Big W's. Take Zucchini, Peterson, and Estevam. I hear you. That's good value. Your picks... Yo, we all have different picks, bro. Mogoin is back this month. Oh, he is? Is he really? I think he won right after he lost to Tommy, right? I hope he wins again. Offer a land acknowledgement. Duh, they losing. Ha, buddy getting triggered. How's that easy money? Parlay. Alright, guys. Tommy Gunn is going to be the pick, but let's talk about Manolo Zucchini. The thing about Manolo Zucchini is Italiano. Zucchini, a pizza, petaroni, right? Very good at what he does. 11-4-0 overall. Very good. The thing is, though, he's facing low-level competition. He looks very good on tape, but he's facing very low competition. His bread and butter is finding that KO. But he's also putting himself in the fire to get KO'd because he's been KO'd twice. Once in the first, once in the second. He's coming off of that TKO loss against Morgan Charrier. Body kicks, open to the body, kept on eating those. And he didn't look that good against Morgan Charrier. To be fair, Morgan is very good. On the regional scene, it looks like he's fighting low-level competition. Looks like a little bit of a padded record. But you can say that if you do research and if you zoom in on a lot of these guys, sometimes they need to build themselves up, right? I think that the guy that Tommy fought on Dana White Contender Series, let's just look at Gilbert. Like, this guy's 3-3. Like, let's look at his average opponent. 2-2. Like, you can make the case on the regional scene. 1-4-1. Let's look. 7-9. Like, you see what I'm trying to say, right? But when we look at Tommy, right, I feel like that fight against David Magoyan was a way harder matchup than this fight against Manalo Zucchini. The thing about Zucchini is, like, yeah, he's 29 years old. Yeah, he still has time to grow. 5'8", 69-inch reach. But Tommy's going to be bigger. He's going to fill out a lot better. And I think he's going to pick this guy apart. I like Tommy, and I know he's a minus 1,000, right? Just like Michael Chiesa. You remember Michael Chiesa? He was like a minus 650. Shot up all the way to a minus 1,000 on Saturday. I was like, whoa. On the fight day, sometimes these odds change like crazy. Give me Tommy by KO or sub. I think he can find a KO or he can find a submission. His bread and butter is that submission game. If you look, he's a little bit different from O'Malley. Yeah, these guys work together, but just because they work together doesn't mean they're going to fight like both of them fight. They're not going to fight the same. These guys are two different humans, two different brains, two different minds. He does have 5 subs in the first round. That's why I like ITD. I know it'll be like a minus 500, but I do think you could turn a minus 1,000 into a minus 500. Before you know it, we parlay him with Yakayev, Asma Bakoyev, Delano. We can get a good plus money parlay. He has a good guillotine choke and a good rear naked. That rear naked's tight, man. That rear naked's tight. Give me Tommy by KO or sub ITD. You like Tommy Gunn by KO. I like it. I like it. Sorry. My jaw kind of cracked. Now, bro, this is the real main event. If you know this is the real main event. If you know this is the real main event. Like, this is fun. Big shout out to all you guys, man. All of you guys. I'm glad. I think this is the most members I've ever had. Ever. So shout out to all you guys. And let's get this show on the road. I didn't even know I had this pinned message. So the pinned message is now down here. It's not up there no more. Like, that's a little bit different now, guys. This is the people's main event. If you know ball, you know that this is going to be a good fight. If you know ball, you know this is going to be a good fight. Let me put the odds. I know KZ's going to love this fight, man. KZ's going to love this fight, bro. Alright, let me see. I was so pissed. I had Alexa and Izzy and McKinney round 1. Douglas KO plus Izzy. Damn, KZ. I heard you when you crashed out. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like, fuck. Like, remember when you asked us if you should cash out or not? Like, I was like, I don't want to tell him to cash out or not. Because, like, whatever I say, the opposite happens. Guys, if you guys don't know, KZ had a big parlay with Joel Alvarez. All he needed was Joel Alvarez by KO or sub. And that was my lock of the week. And I told KC, against Vicente Luke, I told him, he said, should I cash out or not? I told him, yo, let it ride. Damn, bro, I felt bad because I even had it as well. I was like, gosh, damn, bro. I'm sorry, KZ. I'm sorry, dude. I hope you forgive me for that. Dawg. But again, triggered, I hear you. I had Alex plus Izzy. Women's MMA is cursed. I was so pissed. Yeah, Izzy cooked us, bro. Izzy wasn't a bad bet. He just decided to brawl, which was stupid. I like that, Ikize. That's why I hedged them. 2 fights should have did. The same with Hooper. Yeah. Sorry. One thing I don't like is McMillan is slow. He's not even half as fast as Sean. Yeah, but to be fair, bro, he's at 145, I think. Is he at 145? Like, O'Malley's going to be way faster. I think he's at 145. Yeah, he's at 145. I mean, I hear you, though, still, because Ilya's fast. He was fast at 145. If Ewing wins, it will be a good fight. I hope, lay and pray Estevan gets slept. Estevan by come here, baby, come closer. Come closer by decision. Plus 1,400 in an MMA fight is fucked up. I put 0.1 units on Zucchini to win. Damn! You think Zucchini's gonna win? I call him Zucchini. I think his name is Zucchini, but like, bro, that's hard to pronounce, bro. Esteban point spread might be nice. I could see him winning round 1 and 2 and then gets KO'd round 3. Guys, did Parlay answer me when I said, what does he think about the point spread? I don't think he did. What do you guys think about the point spread of Tabata Ricci plus 3.5? I hope, lay and pray, Esteban. I hear you. Esteban wins. It'll be a garbage fight. Nah, it takes 2 to tango. Nah, that wasn't your fault. That was Super Corrupt's referee's fault. Yeah, but I feel like that's why I don't like to say, yo, let it ride, cash out. Like, because anything I say, the opposite happens. You guys know this. You guys know how it goes sometimes. All right, let's break it down with Ethan Ewing. Ethan, I'm not going to say his last name because it's kind of hard for me to pronounce. Ethan, 9-2-0 overall. Guys, he lost his first 2 pro fights. Kind of like Merab did. Kind of. Like, I think Merab lost... Fuck, I'm tired. Let me look at Merab Topology. Hang on. Merab Topology. Alright, so I think he lost his first 2 fights too, I think. Or... in the UFC, he lost his first 2 fights. He lost his first pro bout as well, his first pro MMA fight. But in the UFC, he lost his first 2 fights. He lost to Frankie Sanchez and Ricky Simon. The reason why I bring that up is because I get those exact same vibes with Ethan. Like, I know they're 2 different fighters, 2 completely different fighters. But he lost his first 2 pro MMA fights. He lost to Edwin Cooper by decision at LFA. And then he lost to Roberto Hernandez by heel hook. No shame in that. Ever since then, he went on a 9-fight win streak. His bread and butter is finding that knockout. The guy went toe-to-toe on short notice with Malcolm Wellmaker. A lot of these guys are going to talk about that Malcolm Wellmaker fight. And I'm not going to lie, I like Malcolm Wellmaker, right? But let's not act like Wellmaker didn't start headhunting, start shooting takedowns, getting taken down, like, struggling. Like, Malcolm Wellmaker was getting pieced up, like... And I'm not going to lie, Malcolm Wellmaker is good, right? Maybe the best thing that ever happened to him was losing that fight. Because it looked like Malcolm Wellmaker just wanted to get that knockout and leave. And... sorry. And Ethan Ewing, bro, he brought it to him, went toe-to-toe on short notice. The guy's a blue-collar worker. The guy's working and training like a lot of these guys. I think somebody said it. That UFC is like the only high-level caliber sport, or like the only organization, one of the only organizations where you're at the top of the division. You're at the top of the food chain in the UFC, and you still got to work another job just to, meet ends meet, pay the rent, all that stuff. So this guy's a blue-collar worker. He showed up against Malcolm Wellmaker, took him hard 15, took him down a lot as well, and he can scramble. Good 1-2, good fight IQ as well. Solves the puzzle as the fight goes on. But he's going to be matched up against Rafael Esteban. Rafael is 14-0 overall, 29 years old, 5'8", 69-inch reach. Rafael has 3 fights in the UFC. All of them are in the Apex like we talked about earlier. But also, we got to mention that he's won all 3 of these fights 29-28. That means that he's lost at least 1 round against all these guys. Against Charles Johnson, he won the first 2, and then he definitely lost that 3rd round. Charles Johnson was bringing it to him. Jesus Aguilar, very good win. Felipe Bunes, very good win. He missed weight against Felipe, missed weight against Charles Johnson. He's now moving up to 135 in a fight where it's going to get a little dicey, it's going to get a little grimy, and it's going to get a little ugly. If you're in a position where you don't know what to do, I do recommend that the over 2.5 is a good play here. This is one of those fights where majority topology is on Ethan Ewing, or whatever, however you say his name. And I do think that it's a little bit of recency bias, but also rightfully so. Ethan is UFC level. Ethan is ready. Ethan has cardio. Ethan has power. Ethan has more finishing ability than Rafael. Like KZ says, Rafael Esteban couldn't finish a fly if his life depended on it. He can't finish a plate of food on his plate. I think the tongue twister goes, tres tristes tigres comiendo tres tristes platos. Hey, if you know, you know. But Rafael Esteban is not the finisher. The more dangerous fighter, the guy who's more filled out, the guy who's fought at 135 more, if not his entire career, is Ethan. And when you're moving up in a different division, the physicality plays a factor. Yeah, you got to cut weight. Yeah, you don't have to cut that much, but cardio. You got a little bit more mass on you. You're a little bit more bigger. Rafael is going to be a little bit more taller. Both of these guys have the same reach. I'm interested on Friday. You know, I'm going to do that green line test. You know that green line test that we've been talking about? A lot of these guys were talking about it yesterday. That green line test, that green line theory. You know, who has the straighter back? You know, who's the straighter posture? I think that green line test will come in clutch here in a close fight. It worked with the last 8 main events. I know it's a, oh my gosh, you're relying on a green line test to see who's going to win a fight. I like it, bro. I do think that test is a good, you know, 99 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, it's right. Rafael Estevam, though, he does have submissions in his arsenal. And he does have some knockouts, right? But it's not in the UFC. Let's look at his submissions. He has ground and pound KOs when he's on top, postures up. He has a rear naked choke, arm triangle, and an arm bar. I like it because it's all 3 different submissions. Rear naked, arm triangle, and arm bar. He has a wide variety of submissions. But when I look at this fight, guys, I'm going to go Rafael. I do think that the point spread, let's say if you guys have point spreads, I don't have them on my book. But to the guys that love the spreads, I do think that there's a good option. Maybe, hopefully it's not too much of like a minus 200, but it might be. Ethan, plus 3.5. The guy, Ethan, can definitely win a round. If not, take this guy out of there. Put the pace. Estevam getting tired. He wrestled hard the first 2 rounds. Maybe it's 1-1 because the Vegas judges don't favor grappling at all. Saldi Amato is on his phone texting. Chris Lee is biting his nails. He's eating ice cream while he's watching the fight. You know how these guys are. It could be 1-1 heading into the 3rd round. All of a sudden, Ethan is putting the pressure. Maybe he gets a 10-8. We saw Giannis, Ricky. Ricky won the first 2 rounds. And then Giannis got a 10-8 in that 3rd round. Guys, the last time we had a draw was GOOO versus Jan. We don't get a lot of draws. But I do think that there could be a position or a opportunity where Rafael's tired after grappling hard. That extra weight on the body. The physicality. Everything. 135. You know, fighting at 135 for the first time. I think Ethan Ewing can bring it and tee off on him in that 3rd round. In that 3rd round, I know who's going to have the better cardio. Ethan. The guy's fought at 135, and he's used to this. Look at how he looked against Malcolm Wellmaker. The guy is an absolute beast, and he has durability. I don't think a finish is going to be on Rafael's side. If there is a finish, it's going to be Ethan. That 3rd round is dangerous. I'm going to be biting my nails. I'm going to be like, come on. Come on, King Estevam. Come on. Apex King Estevam, come on. But I'm going to go Rafael. Give me Rafael. Rafael. Donatello. Michelangelo and Leonardo. I'm going to go Rafael Estevam moneyline. If he can get this grappling going, it's going to look like a discount. But, bro, Ethan is no walk in the park. I'm going to go Estevam. King Estevam. What the fuck is they talking about? Is Skeeto schizophrenic? Who's he talking to? What happened, guys? Guys, we're a kumbaya over here. We're a kumbaya. Yo, I just got out. Yo, it's my first day out, bro. It's a kumbaya over here. Over here, it's a kumbaya. Kumbaya. Let me hear what you guys got to say. Let me do the poll for the next fight. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's hurry it up. Let's hurry it up. Let's hurry it up. Let's hurry it up. I'm gonna go, bro, I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say. I just started stuttering. Get your Hubba Bubba Gum. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, guys, at the exact same time. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit earlier. I had laundry to do, work, all that stuff, so it does get in the way. Yo, Ninja Turtles, yo. Tone K with the 10, my brother. Thank you so much, bro. Yo, if you didn't hear it earlier, I was telling the guys that you guys came in clutch, bro. We're so close, like... Bro, this is the biggest threshold that I've ever hit, like, out of the entire YouTube thing. And, bro, you guys are the reason why I'm going to get a dishwasher. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. We're right there, bro. We're right there. And it comes a long way, bro, because, you know, you guys help. You guys help. Sometimes my phone bill or whatever, you guys help, man. You guys help. You guys help. Sometimes I use the, like, I know, like, it's going to sound crazy, but I'm honest. Sometimes I use the threshold, like the extra, I use it to gamble, but then it turns into more or it turns into less, you know, it's good, you know, but not all the time. Yo, consultant, kumbaya. Yo, you guys are going crazy yesterday. Kumbaya. Yo, you guys are going crazy yesterday, bro. Yesterday was funny, bro. Man, you guys are awesome, bro. You guys were going crazy yesterday. And bro, it's crazy like how fast time flies, bro. Tone K, I got you, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's get some big W's for Tone K, my brother. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle, Tone K? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Big W's. You should put it on 60 leg parlays. Tone K, thank you so much, my brother. And I got you with this as well. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully it's not too annoying. It's my first day out, bro. It's my first day out. Yo, this is the most amount of viewers we ever had, bro, at like 29, 30. I've never hit 30, bro. So, like, thank you guys for everything, bro. Kumbaya. Uses roots for pussy lane brave fighters to piss me off. Yo, come on, KZ, bro. Really, dude? Like, come on, dude. Let me see what you guys gotta say. Larry says, Ewing one-upped Wallmaker so bad Malcolm quit his blue-collar job just to lose to a blue-collar worker. Yo, that's actually facts, Larry. That's facts. I say no on Richie. I saw no on Richie. When there's a gambler type of fight, Esteban via avoiding actual You're picking Esteban, KZ. Are you actually, bro? Yo. Thank you for joining the dark side, my brother. Esteban point spread might be nice. I can see him winning 1 and 2 and gets KO'd round 3. Damn. Bro turned Moss and all. I stopped liking this Ewing. He was representing blue-collar workers, and I've been a blue-collar on the tools since I was a teenager. Turns out the guy is a supervisor. Oh my, is he really? And a lot of guys hate on him at the side. Yo, I didn't know this, bro. I didn't know this. He's a supervisor, bro. KZ. He's not Joshua Van. Esteban will cuddle him good. Hey, he's a brown belt. He's decent BJJ. Yeah, bro. He has decent ground and pound. He's decent on the ground good BJJ. Ethan has slept on power. A lot of his wins by KO. I didn't know he was a brown and ground and pound. Ground and pound. We're not going to Brown Town. We're going to ground and pound town. That's not what I asked. Did I say something wrong? Sorry about that. Let me keep going. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Honestly, just fade this fight. We don't know how Esteban will look like moving. I don't know, Goldie. Kumbaya. Brantonson Ribeiro. I don't know, Goldie. I like betting on a fight where I have to guess since we're already guessing. Esteban could look bad moving up. Yeah. I don't like Icky. If you want to fade, just play round 3 or decision. That's a good prop. I don't bet on fights where it's questionable that will happen. Hell no, LOL. Oh, you're not on, bro? You're not on Esteban, bro? Rooting for Esteban is like, yo. Really, Casey? Really, dude? Oh, you was talking to say? Alright, though. Let's go. We're going to break down this one very fast. We're going to break this down very, very fast, guys. Very fast. I did take a lot of time. Sorry for gish galloping a lot, but you know I get that from my brother Vinny. My boy Vinny, bro. He's the gish galloping expert. Abdul Rahman Yakayev versus Brenson Ribeiro. Let's talk about Brenson Ribeiro. Brenson 17-9-0. Very good with his BJJ. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs overall. But he also looks to take your head off. 8 KOs in the first. You know, this kind of is reminding me of Ian Cutelaba. Like, Ian Cutelaba is like a first-round KO guy, first-round submission guy or bust. And by the way, Navajo Sterling called out Ian Cutelaba. I think that'll be a great fight. Navajo said on his stream on Twitch, he said, all I got to do is last that first round, survive that first round. I would love to fight him, and I can pick him apart in that second and third. And he thinks that he could get a highlight reel KO over Ian Cutelaba. I think so too. But we're not talking about that now. Brenton Ribeiro is looking to take your head off, snatch up a sub, or put your lights out. A lot of his wins are by KO, right? But let's look at his sub game. Kimura, right? I see Kimura. I see Guillotine. Guillotine, right? So I see he's winning by guillotine a lot. He's going to go for that guillotine if he gets the opportunity to. He's coming off of a 2-fight losing skid, losing to Osman Mirzakhanov by KO. And he lost to Umar Sy by KO. That loss to Umar Sy is not aging that well in my honest opinion. But now we're going to talk about Abdul Rahman Yakayev. Long name, 8-0 overall, 1-0 in the UFC. Beat Rafael Sequiera. I had Abdul by KO or sub, but I had Abdul by KO in a different parlay because a lot of people were expecting for Rafael to get KO'd. He got dropped. He got dropped bad, but then he got clubbed and subbed. Rafael 0-4 in the UFC. Got knocked out his 2 fights out of his 4. So I went Abdul by KO on Tapology, and I did have a parlay with Abdul by KO. But he dropped him, and then he went for the sub. The guy goes for the club and sub, so be careful. Like, a majority of Tapology is going Abdul, right, by KO, but if he gets the opportunity to, he will snatch up a submission. Especially against Brenson Ribeiro. I know Brenson has a good sub game, good sub defense. But when you're hurt, when you're rocked, we'll talk about that in the main event as well. Moicano, Duncan by sub. When you're rocked, when you're hurt all over the place, that sub comes through. I'm going to go Abdul. I do like the under 1.5. I don't know what it's going to be. I wish I can parlay under 1.5 plus Abdul, but I can't. So I'm going to have to put him. I know some of you guys can. Under 1.5, I'm going to go Abdul. I'm going to go by KO or sub just to cover. And then, if we're chasing, I'm going to go Abdul by KO. You like Estevam as a fighter? Yeah. He's my profile picture on Instagram. I had Macy Barber as my profile picture on Instagram. The second that she lost in the first round, bro, I changed my profile picture fast. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Useless W. Uselyis W. Uselyis W. That's my Instagram. I'll follow you back. I'll answer all the things that you guys got to say. And I'll look at all your text messages as well. Kumbaya. All right, let's go. Yo, I was going to tell you guys, we technically hit the goal. We hit the goal already because Rob G, all of you guys, I don't know why it's saying like 3. I put all the colors to start. All the colors. I don't know why it doesn't count all the colors. I put all the colors. So if you guys have any question, that's the deal. When we hit the goal, any question you guys have, I'll answer it. So it doesn't even have to be MMA related. Any question, anything you guys got, I'll answer it. That's part of the goal. Like, if we hit the goal, it's a Q&A. Like, you get one question. You rub the genie in the bottle, you get one wish. What is your question? All right, guys, we're at the Coleman event of the evening. I want to say thank you guys for staying true and sticking through. Did y'all pick Ewing? A majority of them did. Look, I'll show you. Thank you, Tone K, my brother. Big W's, my bro. Look. Hang on. Where was the S of them? Right here. 53% picked Ewing. 47% picked Rafael King Estevam. Let me see here, guys. Tabitha Ritchie, minus 120. Brenda Genderobo, minus 108. We're going to talk about the bruising here. Estevam's going to pull a Dalton Almeida. King Estevam. Rafael, King of the Apex Estevam. W Tone K. Yeah, big W's to Tone K, bro. That guy is an absolute legend, bro, and he's good. I think he won, like, a tournament, like a skirmish. He won the skirmish. I think he's the first ever guy to win the skirmish, so he's a pioneer. And he's very good at what he does, man. He's very good. It's kind of half and half. Yeah, it was kind of half and half. Thank you. Rooting for Estevam is like rooting for cancer again. Yo. Really, KZ? He's got his Browntown ground. He's got his Browntown ground and pound belt. If BJJ isn't zesty enough for you already, you can get your Browntown belt. Ribeiro is just free. It's just a free win for these fighters. Just a gift. I agree, but be careful. Be careful, because Ribeiro, he submitted Diaz, and look at what Diaz did to, I forgot what that guy's name was. Diaz just won his next fight, I think. Shout out to all you guys, man. You just put in the donut money. Raphael. Oh, your favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael, Tonke. Really, bro? Yo, that's my favorite Ninja Turtle as well. I like Raphael. I know a lot of the guys were saying Michelangelo, like, he has the most potential if he locks in. Like, you can say this about a lot of the MMA fighters. Like, Michelangelo, Donatello, the smart one, Leonardo, the leader. The leader, by the leader. Raphael, like the angry guy, right? Like, Raphael's my favorite. Michelangelo, if he locks in, he has the most potential, but he's a little goofy. Donatello's the smart guy. And Leonardo's the, he's like the leader guy. I always like Raphael. Raphael was always my favorite. My brother, he liked Michelangelo, bro. He liked the orange. Bro lost to Umar Sai. Ew, brother. Ew. What is this? Ew, brother. Ew. Verna, my girl. It's a Giat match. This is a smoke break fight. You think so, bro? I think it'll be fun. I'm one of the biggest Richie haters. Please. Why do you hate Richie? Why? Yo, Richie is good, man. Yo, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Or, like, character? You guys like the guy with the hockey mask? Like, or, like, I think it was Rachel, like, the girl. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Blue, green, purple, or orange? Or Master Splinter? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Go. El Smoker. Why do you hate Richie, bro? Look left. Look right. Wicked Witch of the North, South, East, and West. Raul Rosas is in a wig. What a handsome woman right there. Yo. Bro, come on, Paku. I see what you're doing, Zay. Imagine Roberto gets a Kimura in a scramble when Yakiev takes him down. Yeah, dude, he can, but we'll see. Yo, can we hit 30 viewers? I've never hit 30, bro. We're at 29, bro. 29. Once I was 29 years old, my father told me. Once I was 7 years old, my father told me. Get some friends or else you'll be lonely. Soon I'll be 50 years old. I'll have someone to told. You're probably like 30. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Being older is a blessing. Each and every year you grow, it's a blessing. I can see Yakayev slamming him out cold in 30 seconds, like Elijah Smith, Rampage Jackson type shit. Uses name a feature where you'd like about Verna. Name a feature you like about Verna. Sorry if I read wrong, guys. It's more better. Yo, we hit 30 viewers, bro. We hit 30 viewers. Yo, let's go. This is the most viewers I ever had, bro. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a selfie. Yo, smile for the camera, guys. We're taking a selfie. Hey. Yo, we're taking a selfie. Yo, smile for the camera, guys. We're taking a selfie. Yo, this is the first time we ever hit 30 viewers, bro. I gotta give a big shout out to all the guys. Big shout out to the OGs, Cam, Paco, all you guys. KZ, ZK, Larry, all you guys. Even the OGs of OGs that, like, are just lurking as well. Thank you guys for everything, guys. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys. I'm glad all you guys are here. This is the first time I ever hit 30 views, bro. Ever. So thank you guys for everything. I love you guys. Man, you always with that zesty shit, man. I'm for real, guys. I really do love you guys. 30 hugs on Verna. Let's go. Name one feature you like about Verna. I like her eyes. The eyes, Chico. They never lie. I like her eyes. Larry, my brother. Jason, yeah, you like the guy with the hockey mask? Richie, Vern's 15 minutes. You think he's going to be hugging? Straight hugging? Hey, let's go. Shout out to Rain. Let me break it down. Verna Jandaroba, 22-4-0 versus Tabitha Ricci, 12-3-0. I do think that Tabitha Ricci, guys, I know you guys are going to be like, what? There's a video on why, like, your glutes, like, let me see if I can find this. Why your glutes, like, having bigger glutes equals more power, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, having bigger glutes equals more power. Look. How fighters have so much power. Like, I'm not joking. Like, the bigger your glutes are, the more power you can generate. Look. Why some UFC fighters have crazy power. I think it's this one. Watch this video right here, bro. Bro, it's because of their ass. Like, if you have a fat ass, it gives you more power. I'm not joking. Look at Paku. Look at KZ. Like, look at a lot of these guys that generate so much power. Like, it's because of their glutes. Look at Tabitha Ricci. Look at Alex Pereira. Bro, I'm not joking. Like, no zesty shit, bro. Like, I'm not joking. Your glutes have a lot to do with your power. I'm not even joking when I say this, bro. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. It's your glutes. And what do we know? Like, glutes for glutes? Tabitha Ricci has better glutes than Verna Jandaroba. Like, I'm not, I'm not joking. I'm not joking, bro. Like, Tabitha Ricci, I'm not joking when I say this. Like, I'm not joking. Like, look at the video that I sent in the link. Your glutes literally generate your power. Your hip, the torque on your hip, like, they are some of the reasons why you have so much power. And Goldie said, Verna has the eyes. Did you just watch Scarface? Why do you say that, Pepino? Why do you say that, bro? Why do you say that? Yo, look at KZ. You says you look like you would hit Verna if you were... Yo, what the hell, bro? Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? But I'm dead ass. Ricci just shadow boxes at range and robs everybody. Nobody. Yo, Sarah Love's gonna be in the corner. She's gonna be in the corner as well. But what I like about this, guys, is why do you have to use me in podcast as an example? Taking it to the limit. Manalo, the eyes never lied, Chico. Oh, that's why? The eyes, they never lied, Chico. Yeah, I just did watch Scarface. But for real, I'm not joking. Like, the glutes are a big reason why these fighters can generate so much power. I'm not joking. Like, bro, look at KZ when he hits the back. I'm not even joking. But for real, all jokes aside, bro, Tabitha Ricci does generate more power. And Verna Jandaroba, right? She has that special superpower with her eyes where she can see two places at once. And that's something that a lot of these fighters don't have. 22-4-0 for Verna Jandaroba. 4-1 out of her last 5. Let's talk about her submission threat. That submission is her bread and butter. She has 8 subs in the first, 5 in the second, and 1 in the third. She can get a little tired as the fight goes on, but she's always fighting a hard 15. Guys, she has a very good win over Yan Xiaonan, Amanda Lemos, Lupita Godinez, Marina Rodriguez, Angela Hill. Guys, Marina Rodriguez in her prime was an absolute demon. I'm not even joking. Marina Rodriguez in her prime, like, she was one of my favorite fighters to watch. And I thought that she got robbed against Jessica Andrade, but whatever. Damage trumps all, right? She did lose to Mackenzie Dern in a fight where I had Verna Jandaroba to win. But Mackenzie was making it a dog fight. 5 rounds, cardio plays a factor, leg kicks, the BJJ from bottom, all that from Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie even took her down. And I did not like that from Verna. Because when you get in Verna's face, she can have issues. She can absorb a lot of strikes and she can eat a lot of strikes. Let's go to the UFC stats. Right here, let's look at how many strikes each fighter absorbs. Strikes landed per minute for Verna, 2.33. Strikes absorbed per minute, 2.90. Negative striking differential. She's eating 2 to give... She's eating like 3 to give 2. It's okay, though, because she's going to take this to the ground. Tabitha Ricci, though, has way more volume. Landing 4.18 strikes per minute. Strikes absorb 5.19. She also has a negative striking differential. But when I look at this fight, guys, I truly believe that this fight is going to come down to the wire. It's going to come down to the wire. Let's break down Tabitha Ricci. I think she's 3-2 out of her last 5, losing to Lupita by split and Yan Xiaonan. Guys, people forget, man. Tabitha Ricci, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't she have she never fought Mackenzie Dern, excuse me. She has a win over Tisha Pennington. And I guess you could say it could be a robbery. It could have been close, right? But, bro, that win over Amanda Ribas. I picked Tabitha Ricci to beat Amanda Ribas. Amanda Ribas' fall from grace has to be studied, man. Because Amanda in her prime, she was very good. But she's no longer in her prime and she's still so young. She landed an elbow. Ricci landed an elbow that, like, broke the plate that she already had. And it caused Amanda Ribas to, like, fall and all that, and she ended up getting that knockout in the second round. Tabitha Ricci is very explosive, right? But her boyfriend, she has a boyfriend, Caleb Walsh, is more technical, right? They've been working together, and you can argue that Tabitha Ricci kind of changed into a more technical fighter rather than being explosive, mixing in takedowns, getting into your face. Ha 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 ha. You know how they are. Ha ha ha. You know, very explosive in everything that she does, throwing combinations. She changed her style a little bit, right? But she did go toe-to-toe with Yan Xiaonan. I'm going to go Verna Jandaroba. Very low confidence, guys, because the thing about Tabitha Ricci, she gets in your face. She's the more dangerous. I know Verna has that sub-threat, the ground and pound as well. But if this fight is standing, if she's in the pocket, she's the more dangerous fighter if this fight is standing. Verna gets bruised up. She got bruised up against Mackenzie Dern. You know, we all know guys that are very susceptible to getting bruised. Mateus Rebecki, Nate Diaz, maybe he's susceptible to getting cut. You blow a kid, you know, they say Luke Rockhold's wife, in order to put Luke Rockhold to sleep, she would give him a kiss on the chin every night. You touch Nate Diaz and he's already cut. You touch Mike Perry and he's already bruised up, cut. Eddie Alvarez, you touch him with your pinky and he's already bruised up. Like, a lot of these fighters have a lot of scar tissue. They're more susceptible to getting bruised up, and sometimes that matters with the Vegas judging. I do think that the over 2.5 is good here, but guys, I'm gonna go Verna, but Verna is so susceptible to getting caught, getting touched up, getting bruised up. Her face swells up, open to the takedown. I can see Tabitha Ricci taking her down. She got taken down by Mackenzie Dern. Yeah, Mackenzie Dern's very good at BJJ, but Ricci gets in your face, tries to be a little too technical, light on her toes, circles. I would like her to get in her face and bring the war to Verna. If you can get into Verna's face, she has issues. She needs those takedowns. If she can't get those takedowns, she's in a little bit of a pickle. I'm going to go Verna, low confidence. You think 30-27. Verna, low confidence. Give me Verna money line. Low confidence. I'm going to go Verna. Let me know what you guys think, though. Very fertile. I want to go Verna. Look at what Baku said. Let me. He said, Uselyis is looking at our ass when we send him backward videos, KZ. I don't know how to feel about this. Bro, but I'm not joking. Watch that video that I sent. I'll send the link again. Bro, that video. How fighters. I'm not joking. How fighters generate so much power, bro. The guy mentions it's all in the glutes. In the glutes. Excuse me, glutes? It's all in the glutes, guys. The glutes. I can't even say it. It's all in the glutes. It's all in the glutes, guys. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, bro, that video, zoom it, fast forward it, click it and fast forward, like, you'll see. I'm not even joking. Nah, KZ, what's going on? Pepino, punching power comes from the legs. I say more hips, quads, glutes. We get it. You like Richie's buns, though? Taking it to the limit. The eyes never lied, Chico. Uselyis, nah, Chiwi, hell nah. Got that owl vision. Bro, come on, Rain. Haru's laughing. Bro, Marina can't defend takedowns to defend her life. I hear you. I hear you, brother. Duncan. Dern to show levels. Let's go, Callum Wash. Right. Yeah, he's alright. He's good. Richie is delicious. Facts. Paku. Richie, bro. KZ's wildin'. After seeing Dern fight, you still got faith in Verna? I do, but only because of the takedown threat. Only because Yan Shannon brought it to Richie. I'm going to have both of them, though. I'm going to play both of them in a parlay. Omni Bulldog, very fertile. Yeah, I hear you, my brother. I hear you, though. Richie's a good play, man. She's a good play. Hollow, what up? I got Richie. The hands are a problem for Verna. Hell yeah, man. I was gonna go Richie. But I kind of fell into the popularity as well, pick as well. But I'm gonna go Verna. But Verna's 37 as well. I did forget to mention that. Read it out loud, Uselyis. Can I, bro? I think I can, right? Sometimes I censor myself way too much. Richie is delicious. Richie can get busted in. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry I censor myself. Alright. I just can't say the other words. You know the words, like, the other words. Alright, main event of the evening, boys and girls. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you guys for staying true and sticking through. I appreciate all you guys, man. You guys came in clutch, bro. You guys are the best, bro. Like, all you guys, females, males, all you guys, doesn't matter who, even the lurkers. Shout out to all you guys, because you guys are the reason I could do this. You know, and we're working for that dishwasher. Verna's tricky. She looks left and then she goes right. If you're a front-loaded boxer, I'd say most of the power comes from the front leg and more uptight stance. Power would come from glutes. Okay. A counter fight, I'd say the power comes from the back leg, foot leg. I like that, Paku. Paku, I like that, my brother. Duncan by murder. Moicano turning down multiple prospects coming back to bite him. Can you mention who the prospects he turned down was? Because I don't know. I didn't know about that. I'll write that down. Let me write that down. I didn't even know that he turned down prospects. Who did he turn down? Who did he turn down? I'm going to write that down. Coming back to bite him in the ass. Oh, I thought you said bite him in the ass. Bro, my bad, bro. I thought you said coming back to bite him. Moicano sub is sleeper. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Could be KO, but most likely sub. I like that, Paco. I like that. When Moicano beat BSD, BSD was training himself, no coach. BSD improved after that, and Moicano had no ground and had no... And Moicano had no... Excuse me. Let me read that again. I'm all over the place. When Moicano beat BSD, BSD was training himself, no coach. BSD improved after that, and Moicano had to ground and pound. Can't hang on the feet with Duncan. Hollow, I love it. Nazim Sadikov and Ribovics. I'm writing that down. Thank you, bro. I'm going to include that on Friday. Nazim Sadikov and Ribovics. I didn't even know that, bro. Bro, I didn't even know. Yo, imagine Nazim versus Renato Moicano. I wonder why he took the Duncan fight. Maybe he was forced? Because these guys train together, guys. All right, so let's break it down. Let me blow my nose. Yo, I forgot the seed was in there. The seed almost went in my nose, bro, from the tangerine. Let me eat a tangerine. Let me eat one. I don't want to swallow the seed. Dude, I don't want to... I don't think it had a seed, but if you swallow the seed, a plant is going to grow inside your belly. I'm not even joking. Ewing will get tucked in for bedtime. Alright, let's break it down. Shout out to all you guys for sticking through, and sticking true. Pat plus Duncan. I like that parlay. We're going to make a parlay at the end, guys. We're going to make a parlay. Shout out to Omni, Bulldog for the gifted. I appreciate that so much, bro. Shout out to all the guys that have been donating as well. All the guys that have been lurking. Drop a like if you guys haven't already. Main event of the evening, boys and girls. Renato Moicano, 27-1. 20 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw overall. Chris Duncan, 15-2-0 overall. We're going to talk about Moicano. Moicano, 3-2 out of his last 5. He is on a little bit of a downfall, but it happens. We all have a downfall sometimes. But hey, we try to get right back up. He took that fight on Islam Makhachev on short notice. Armin pulled out. The reason why I say short notice, I know he was already training to be on that card. But because he got a switch of an opponent on short notice. He fought the champ on short notice. He wasn't training to fight the champ. Lost by Darce choke. It is what it is. Remember, Moicano dropped Islam. I don't know if you guys remember. He didn't really, but remember when Moicano went wild and then Islam kind of slipped and it looked like Moicano dropped Islam? He dropped him by aura. Moicano is very good at what he does. Very good with his BJJ. Moicano wants money. I'm going to talk about that fight with Beneil Dariush. He dropped him in the first round, then got a little tired, started to wrestle Dariush in his own game, and lost the second and third. And that was Beneil Dariush's last win since then, right? Renato Moicano. But I want to talk about this fight right here. The fight with RDA. Moicano fought RDA on short notice. He was the co-main event. It was 5 rounds, right? I love this fight, but let's not forget. I believe Moicano got dropped in that 5th round with a head kick. Bad. He took this fight on short notice. He did all right. Yeah, he lost that fight. It was on short notice. But guys, this was RDA like a little bit past his prime. And to get dropped by RDA, correct me if I'm wrong. If he didn't get dropped, correct me. But I believe he got dropped with a head kick. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or he dropped RDA with a head kick. Let me look that up. I'm going to look that up just because I don't want to mess up this breakdown. Or he dropped RDA. Yes, RDA dropped Renato Moicano with a head kick. What round? I believe it was round 5. Oh, it wasn't occurred in the 3rd round. It says it occurred in the 3rd round right here. It says it occurred in the 3rd round at UFC 272. Moicano took the fight on 4 days' notice and was heavily dominated, with RDA landing significant ground and pound and almost securing a stoppage earlier. It says, despite being dropped and sustaining heavy damage, Moicano showed immense durability, and the fight went the distance, with RDA winning by unanimous decision. It occurred in the 3rd round. Okay, but I remember that he got dropped by that RDA head kick, and RDA... he's not known for, remember, Colby Covington won the interim belt off of RDA. Colby, interim champ. Very good at RFA as well. But RDA is not known for his head kicks. Like, when was the last time RDA actually, like, got somebody with his head kick? Like, and to get dropped by RDA is not known for his power as well. When was the last time RDA dropped somebody? Moicano's a little bit chinny, right? But his recovery is very good. Let's talk about the run that he had from 2022 to 2024. He beat Brad Riddell by rear naked choke, beat Drew Dober, where I believe he got hurt bad, went for a takedown. He has good body locks, went for a takedown, controlled him, and I believe he won the 2nd and 3rd. Correct me if I'm wrong. Got dropped by Jalen Turner, and then he TKO'd him, got a couple of takedowns. I think he got 2 takedowns against Turner. And then Benoit Saint-Denis, one of his most impressive performances to this day, one of his best wins on his resume. To this day, you could argue Brad Riddell's a good win on his resume as well. But, bro, Alexander Hernandez as well. Look at how good Alexander Hernandez is now. But let's talk about that Benoit Saint-Denis fight. I'm going to say something that I think a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with. Yes, he was training to catch the body kick, right? He caught the body kick of Benoit Saint-Denis. You guys remember the footage, how he did it in the training room. He caught the body kick, trained for that specific moment, because Benoit Saint-Denis always opens up with body kicks, always throws body kicks. Even Dustin Poirier punished him for those body kicks. Caught the body kick, right? Took him down, elbows, cut him up, right? Go look at the judges' scorecards. Benoit Saint-Denis' face was a mess, right? Right? Like, it was alright, right? It was a little bloody. 2nd round starts, right? I think it starts, right? I think the 2nd round, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me make sure. Yeah, round 2. Bro, Benoit Saint-Denis won the 2nd round. Agree or disagree? Benoit Saint-Denis' eyes were so swollen. The guy could not see anything, bro, like how it is right now. And he still won the 2nd round against Moicano. I like what Hollow said as well. He needed the ground and pound to get the ball rolling and beat Benoit Saint-Denis. I didn't know Benoit Saint-Denis was coaching himself at the time, but Benoit Saint-Denis still won the 2nd round where he couldn't see shit. I can't see like I'm Ray Charles, bro. He couldn't see anything. Go look at the judges' scorecards. Benoit Saint-Denis won that 2nd round. Yes, the doctor comes in. Why do you have to stop the fight? He can still fight. But to be fair doctor stoppage. But he still won that fight where he won the 2nd round, where he could not see anything. Bro, his eyes were a balloon, and he was still landing. You know how it is. You can't really see, but you know where your hands are going. Renato Moicano doesn't move his head if his life depended on it. Guys, he has 9, 10 subs overall. A majority of his wins by sub are all by rear naked choke, if not all. I can't see right here because, look. You see how it says win? It says he won by sub, but it just says win. Win. You see that? Like, I can't see if he actually won by rear naked choke or not. But when we look, rear naked choke, 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 Jai Herbert, rear naked choke, Brad Riddell. The guy has, if not all of his wins are by rear naked choke. Duncan has to be careful to not get that body lock and taken down. Be careful if Renato Moicano goes on your back and he's in full mount. Be careful. You do not want Moicano in full mount because the guy slices and dices like Tony Ferg. Elbows and shades, or how does it go? Elbows and shades, sunglasses and shades, elbows and shades, or whatever. The guy's elbows are like Tony, man. But now we're going to talk about Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan, he did gas out a little bit against Rebecki. It was an absolute war. He won the first 2 rounds against Rebecki, and I think he kind of slowed down in that 3rd round. Even against Terrence McKinney, he got hurt a little bit. He gets hurt. Guys, against Charlie Campbell, I think it was on Dana White Contender Series. He got knocked out on Dana White Contender Series as well. He got knocked out by Borishev. Slava Claus in 2021 was very good. Very good at what he does. The guy Slava Claus was a demon at 2021. Sometimes the prime only lasts 3 to 5 years, right? especially when you're fighting each and every single day, right? But, bro, he went on a 4-fight win streak. He got dropped by Charlie Campbell bad on Dana White Contender Series. And, bro, watch that fight. Charlie Campbell versus Chris Duncan. That fight was awesome, bro. He gets dropped. He tries to shoot takedowns. That's what I like, that he mixes it up. He's not just standing and banging. Let me bleed. Let me fight. Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. No. He still has great recovery. He got dropped by Charlie Campbell, came back and won that fight with a right cross to ground strikes. Went on a 4-fight win streak, beating Jonathan Carlos, Charlie Campbell, Omar Morales by split, and Yanela Smoosh. Yanela Smoosh is a very good win. Shout out to all my guys that know Yanela Smoosh. This guy is very talented, and he brought a war to Quillen Salkid. The guy is one of the only guys to go the distance with Quillen Salkid. But we're not talking about Yanel. Then he lost to Manuel Torres. I think Manuel Torres beats Ignacio Bahamondes right now. After that, I think that was the best thing to ever happen to him because now he's on a 4-fight win streak, beating Balaji Oki. You know Oki. Look at what Oki was doing against that other guy. I forgot what that guy was that he fought. The guy that grabbed his glove, Manuel Souza. Oki was bringing it. Oki, I think he got dropped in that first round, but you could argue he still won that first round because he controlled him, landed more shots. The only shot that was like damage Trump saw was him getting dropped. But for the entire 4 minutes and 59 or 4 minutes, Oki was controlling. You could argue Oki should have won that round, right? But it depends on how you judge fights. Oki's dominating, winning that second round, right? He's having success, right? Manuel Souza's a little bit of a moment winner. You know how Oki is, bro. He's a good test for these guys. Good win, especially to submit Oki in the first round. Manuel Souza couldn't even knock out Oki in the first round. I think he jumped, I forgot what he jumped, a submission, and then he got controlled, right? Or went for like a Kimura or whatever. Sub Jordan Vasenik. I picked Jordan Vasenik. I don't know why I picked Jordan Vasenik. I was very high on Jordan Vasenik. I thought that this guy was a demon. I thought that this guy was the next guy next up. Like, especially with that fight with Guram Kutsaladze, like, even Guram Kutsaladze at one point, I thought he was an absolute demon. Very good win over Jordan Vasenik. Subbed him in round 2. Jordan Vasenik kind of went into that as well. And now that fight with Mateusz Rebecki. American top team training partner, right? He trained with Mateusz Rebecki. Both of these guys were, I believe, main training partners. Correct me if I'm wrong. And you know when you're training partners, sometimes you know something. You know a lot. Both of you guys know something about your opponent, right? Very good win. Cut up Rebecki. Rebecki, you know how he is. He's like Nate Diaz. He starts cutting up crazy. And look at how Rebecki, I think Ludwig Klein broke his ankle. And only if Rebecki, if he would have known and he would have just got up, if he would have just got up, said, yo, get up, Ludwig Klein, he would have won that fight because Ludwig Klein couldn't get up. He broke his ankle. Rebecki has good grappling. He was bringing it to Duncan, but you know what Duncan was doing? Duncan was threatening with the submission like guillotines, and it was creating sweeps, and it was creating opportunities for Duncan to get right back up. I had to live bet Duncan because all my parlays had Rebecki that night. That night, it was August 2nd, 2025. I had all my parlays with Rebecki. I've learned now to hedge. Shout out to the guys, Larry, one of the guys that showed me how to hedge. I had Rebecki in every single parlay. I had to live bet Duncan and put him with the main event. I had to live bet him and put him with Tyra. I put him with Tyra. But man, you could tell Rebecki starts leaking. He gets takedowns. He's not having that much success. The sub attempts are creating scrambles, creating sweeps. And I think that he should threaten those sub attempts, but don't lose position over that as well. If Moicano gets you down, don't spend the entire round chasing subs. Duncan is not known to do that. Against Terrence McKinney, like 40 unanswered shots, and then he goes for the Anaconda choke. Wide variety of subs. He has 4 wins by sub, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins by knockout. He's a finisher. I don't think this fight's going to go the distance. A lot of the guys were making a point that it could go the distance. It could be a straight-out war, especially that these guys train together. This is Duncan's second time that he's fighting a guy from American top team that he trained with a lot. First it was Rebecki, now it's Renato Moicano. And we gotta admit, maybe Moicano signed the dotted line because he thinks that there's an opportunity. I'm not gonna doubt Moicano completely. He has the Anaconda choke, guillotine choke, excellent squeeze on the guillotine as well. Guillotine choke and guillotine choke. So that guillotine choke is something that he threatens a lot. He threatened it a lot against Rebecki. But guys, The pick is going to be Duncan, and I'm going to go Duncan by KO or sub. I'm going to go Duncan. I like his money line. I love Duncan's money line. Duncan money line, but I like Duncan by KO or sub. That's what I like. Now, we're going to make a parlay. We're going to make a 2-leg parlay. So let's do it. It might be a 3-leg parlay. We'll do a 3-leg parlay. The People's Parlay. Shout out to all you guys for being here. I'm going to do a quick parlay. Excuse me. Obviously, we don't have the props out yet. We're going to do a quick parlay. But I can see this fight going the distance as well. But I don't think so. I think somebody's going to get finished here. Let's look at what Majority Topology does. And let's look at the strikes landed and absorbed per minute very quick as well. Majority Topology, 62% has Duncan. Out of the 62, 66 are picking him by KO. 13 are picking him basically 14 by sub. And 19 are picking him by decision. 38% are picking Renato Moicano. Out of the 38%, 49 are picking him by submission. 36 by decision. And 14% are picking Moicano by KO. Let's look at the strikes absorbed and landed per minute very quick. Very, very quickly. I just want to see this. Sorry. I was going to make the parlay, but let me show you guys the strikes absorbed and landed per minute very quick. Very quick. Just to go over it. Strikes landed per minute for Renato Moicano, 4.70. Excuse me. Strikes landed per minute for Moicano, 4.17. Strikes absorbed per minute, 3.57. Positive striking differential. Chris Duncan, volume, 5 strikes landed per minute. Strikes absorbed, almost a negative striking differential at 4.82 strikes absorbed per minute. He jumps into the fire. He can get cracked, but he's looking to crack right back. Now, takedown accuracy. For Renato Moicano, 41%. Chris Duncan is favored at 42%. Takedown average. Duncan is averaging more takedowns at 3.27. And Renato Moicano is averaging 1.67 takedowns per 15 minutes. Duncan's looking to grapple sometimes. He's looking to wrestle these guys. But I recommend keep it standing with Moicano sometimes. You know, you don't want to get to the ground with Moicano sometimes. It could get a little dicey. He could sweep you, and you don't want to be on the bottom on your back and Renato Moicano's on full mount. You got to be careful. Striking accuracy, 48% for Moicano, 46% for Duncan, but he is throwing a lot more. Now, let's make the People's Parlay. Let me know what you guys think. Let's make the People's Parlay. I think I got a 4-leg parlay. It's only plus 145, though. I think it hits, though. This is the People's Parlay. What if we put Tommy on it? Plus 160. Yeah, I like it. 5-leg parlay. 5-leg parlay. Chris Duncan, Costa, Duncan, who? Yo, I have Costa. So I put the 2 big favorites. I know they're minus 1,000s. Look, this is what I did. KZ, it's crazy how we thought exactly the same. So let me write all money line. All money line. I'm going to catch up with the chat very quick. Let me just look. All money line. Costa, Duncan, Ewing, I like that. The only thing is I'm split with you guys. So I put what you guys voted the most. I actually like that parlay, Hollow. It's not even that much plus money, but we'll get more plus money on 6 best bets and lock of the week. So this is based on the percentages and you guys' votes, okay? It's not that much value though. All money line. Tommy McMillan. Obviously, we'll get more value on Wednesday. 6 best bets and lock of the week. Tommy McMillan, Jose Delano, Costa, Yakayev, and Duncan. 5-leg plus 160. That's mine. We're playing it safe. I'm looking to get right back in the win column. And I'm looking to get this lock of the week streak started again. We were on a 7-week lock of the week streak. And we lost it all with Ignacio. It felt like Macy Barber, how she lost her 7-fight win streak all in one night, you know? You lose it all in one night. So, guys, it's Tommy. Let me write this down. Jose Delgado. Delano. Costa. It's the safe parlay. I know it's literally only plus 160. But I do think it hits, guys. And I do recommend, if you want to play it right now. If you want to. Now, let me unpin this because Goldie's pinned at the top. Let me unpin this message. Let me see what you guys are saying. If you guys have any parlays, drop them down. I'm going to write them down below. I'm going to write Hollow's, that Grosso KO will live forever. Yeah, bro. Let me write down Hollow's parlay. Costa. Because there's no shame. I can take that, bro. Even if I'm picking Rafael, Costa, Duncan, Ewing. I like that parlay, bro. I'm going to write Hollow. Hollow, if you don't mind, I might include that in the 6 best bets and lock of the week. I'm going to tell you guys my schedule, and then I'm going to head out, guys. Money line is literally about to happen in a couple of minutes. And let's see. Let's see what we got to say. Let me see what you guys got to say in the chat. First and foremost, I'm going to be live tomorrow. Tune in if you want. Yes, Skeeto, you can add that if you want. Pat, tune in if you want after 6 p.m. After like 6:30 p.m. I'm going to be live tomorrow. Tune in if you want. 6 best bets and lock of the week. I like that one as well. Let me write that down. Pat, I'm going to write Rain next to it. Pat. Tomorrow, we're going to do the best bets, so you guys are going to help me create parlays, and I'm going to include you in the Wednesday best bets section. Yo, this guy Larry got a long shot. Let me write it down. Pat, Duncan, Jandaroba. So, guys, I'm going to include you guys on Wednesday. Jandaroba plus 440. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Rain, that's a good one. Okay, now they'll be 30 minutes late. Hey, thank you, KZ. Alright, Pat. Oh, Bakoyev is good as well. I didn't add him, though. But we could definitely add him. I could have made a 6-leg. Bakoyev. Yakayev. I like you guys. A lot of you guys like Ewing. I might just put him in a couple of parlays then. Ewing. Delano. McMillan. And you could do the same thing. Yeah, you could do the same thing with Estevam as well. McMillan. Alright, I'm going to write Larry right next to that. I wrote Rain next to this one. Alright, so let me see what you guys got to say very quick. So the schedule, if you guys don't know the schedule, I'll tell you guys right now. I go live every Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday's the 6 best bets lock of the week. Thursday's kind of like my day off, but I'm very busy that day. That's why I don't go live, unless I'm not. And then Friday's the last minute predictions. I gotta tell you guys, thank you so much for giving my prediction video a lot of love. Like, you guys came in clutch, and I appreciate you guys. And KZ's gonna go live very soon as well. Like, not today, but like this week as well. And he's gonna drop his prediction video, I think, as well. 6 best bets and lock of the week. When I don't know how to spell Wednesday. I'll tell you guys my schedule. Six best lock of the week. Wednesday, Thursday off day, and Friday last minute picks. All right, that's my schedule. All right, now let me see what you guys said for the fights, because I do got to read your guys' chats, because you guys showed a lot of love. Let me see what you guys said. England, let's go, Skeeto. Very quick, I want to screen. Blades and Shades, that's what it is. Blades and Shades. Why'd I say elbows and shades? Blades and Shades. Your R your R word. His YouTube channel is super successful. What are we talking? Oh, Moicano. Moicano isn't hungry like Duncan is. His YouTube channel is successful. MMA is all Duncan has and is focused on right now. I agree, Casey. I couldn't agree more. Bro, we don't need this breakdown. I promise you, Duncan will be too much. Moicano will desperately shoot takedowns. ITD gonna be a bad look for Moik. Yeah, Goldie. I agree, man. I agree. I called my wood. Nathaniel, yeah, you did call wood, bro. Pepino, Verno was absolutely robbed against Dern. They really let Dern shoot across the canvas to a belt while getting out grappled. Yeah, I agree, but we gotta mention though that Dern was throwing more. Like, Verna's face was bruised up bad. Or correct me if I'm wrong. Man, I can't believe so many of you are picking Richie. Yo, Richie's good, man. Richie's good. Message retracted. I feel Goldie was high on Campbell or somebody that got fraud checked recently. I'm not sure, though. So, damn, Goldie's calling you out, bro. I haven't bet yet, but I'm sure the odds are great for Duncan and Pat plus money. I'm going to write that. I'm going to write that down. Pat plus Duncan. I'm going to write Ikize. Ikize. Remember, if I don't include you on the best bets, it's because I forget. I'm not lying. Nico Price could beat Benny Dariush with how bad his chin is. Facts. I like that, Ikize. What are the odds? Yeah. What are the odds on that? Pat Duncan lock. Let's go. E-Wing and Duncan. I like that. Let's go, bro. We don't need this breakdown. I hear you. Could be tap. Could be a quick tap. Moicano not expecting it. And he also in it for the paycheck. I couldn't agree more. His MMA YouTube channel is doing amazing. GOOOO. Shout out to GOOOO. Helped him. And GOOOO gifted 5 gifted memberships here. Yo, shout out to GOOOO because GOOOO, I found out about him when he was beefing with Dan Hardy and Mark Goddard. And, bro, that beef was awesome, bro. GOOOO is awesome, bro. He's awesome. Pepino Verna was up. I hear you, Hollow. Hollow, Pepino, dogs. Verna is hideous. Bro, hideous. They aren't going to give her a decision over Hottie. KZ, I hear you. Bro, we don't need this breakdown. I promise you. I hear you. Did you say that twice, Goldie? Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't. Bro, I hear you, Goldie. Moicano not expecting that. Let me see. Me and Pat will cash out together with my Goldie, bro. You're zesty friend Estevam. Man, I can't believe so many are picking Richie. I call my wood though. Let's go, bro. We don't need it. I hear you, my brother. Could be a quick tap. Give me money, my money type of thing. Give me my money. I switched my pick on bias lock. I should have stuck with Pyfer. I knew he would do it for Dober. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I wanted Izzy to win so bad. He's only here for the paycheck. Paycheck. Moicano wants money. Duncan Club and Sub is so live. It's literally his speciality. I don't know how to say that. Speciality? Fatality? Speciality. Is that a word? Speciality. Speciality. Is his special? Yo, if that's a word, I'm going to start using that. My speciality. Duncan hits like a truck. Blades and shades. Duncan hits like a truck. Damn, both of you guys said that. Goldie and Ikize. Hits like a truck and takes punches like a tank. Ground game is amazing too. Great minds think alike. Mikey McKenny win aged like a wine, like a fine wine. Elbows and shades, face at. Go, bro, come on. Come on, bro. Really, dude? Really, KZ? Come on, bro. Otabai's nose was busted with his eyes swollen shut, blood leaking. Oh, yeah, with that Rebecca fight, right? But I thought Otabai should have won that fight. Duncan has great wins. Otabai's only loss, I still scored him. Absolute monsoon. I still scored for him? Yeah, bro. I still scored for him as well. Otabai only has one. I think he has 2 losses. Yeah, he has 2 losses. I hear you, though, Hollow. I hear you, my brother. I hear you. Now, sorry, I forgot to mention Asma Bakoyev will do it for Dober. Who's Asma Bakoyev fighting? Hollow? I mean, Goldie? Duncan trade with Moicano and claim Moicano can't take him down. That's the only way Moicano wins. Damn, I'm going to pin this, bro. I didn't know that. Actually, value wins. Sorry, I forgot. I hear you. Duncan is a savage. Duncan moneyline. I'm glad he didn't fight Nazim. Wonder where he would have been now. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Clinton Eastwood just here to say, again, I told y'all Chase Hooper is not UFC level. You did. You did, bro. You did. The Rebecca fight showed that he's actually good. Yeah. I picked Duncan in his last 3 fights. Been a fan for a while. So you did. Yo, impressive picks over Jordan Vasenik and Rebecca, because I picked Rebecca and I picked Jordan Vasenik, Hollow. Very good. You're a good guy when it comes to underdog picks and in general. W. Pookie Ricci mentioned. Where's Brando at? Fade that Aussie. Who? Paku. Ewing Duncan, Verna be crazy. I hear you. Yo, Pepino, you got the pink gloves now, bro. Yo, 6 months already, bro. Isn't that crazy, bro? Costa, Duncan, and who else? I like it, KZ. Or it could be just Costa and Duncan, but I don't know if that's plus money. No, I don't think it's plus money. But still, I'm going to write KZ next to that. Costa, Duncan. Does Pat have takedown defense? He does, but I'm not going to lie. Thomas Peterson's a little bit of a tough test, like, compared to the level of opposition he's been fighting. You would know, bro. You called Danny Silva over Campbell. Let me catch up. Trust Pat is a lock. Holy chalk. Damn, only +1. I know, man. I know. Don't worry, though. On Wednesday, maybe tomorrow, we'll cook up a better plus money parlay. A better one. Way better. My guy Chino that smoked thousands of squares can KO Chase Hooper. Really? McMillan beat up very small 145er his last fight. Buddy Ass looked small and still gave Tommy some work. Yeah. He had good sub attempts right in that first round. Clint Duzikini then. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, facts. Good luck, everyone. Let me catch up. Don't go against Estevam. He's going to cling on. He's going to cling on like a clinger from Fortnite. Cling. Specialty. Oh, specialty. Bro, I'm an idiot, bro. Did I really say speciality, bro? Bro. Specialty. Bro, why did I say speciality? Yo, let me read the thing that Hollow said. There's no way I said speciality, bro. Bro, there is no way. There's no way I just said speciality. Bro, it's the way that he spelt it. Oh, specialty. Bro, it's Hollow's fault, bro. It's Hollow's fault, bro. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. That is not my fucking fault, bro. Bro, what the hell? Bro. Alright, let me catch up. Where was I? Where Larry said the specialty. You're better off doing Akai ITD. Yeah, but we don't know the props for that. It's not out yet. It's not out yet for me, KZ. This is for the Monday parlay. Where did you say specialty? Wait, where did Larry say specialty? Did I guess yo, is that P. John Q? Yo, what up, P. John Q? It's good to have you here, my brother. Let me go down. Pat Kayev, let's go. Tuesday, are you gonna raid any? I'm not gonna raid anyone. I'm just gonna raid MMA experts. Cause the last time that I raided somebody, sometimes is anybody? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Where did Larry say specialty? Oh, right here, specialty, dude. Are you gonna raid anyone? I'm gonna go live. Oh, consultant, I'll raid you then if you want. If you go live, I'll raid you. Are you on YouTube or Kick? The YouTube or Kick? I'll raid you, consultant, if you want. It's coming real soon at Hollow. Specialty, dude. I'm a fucking idiot, bro. Speciality. Oh, Kick. All right, let me drop your Kick. But before that, guys. Before that, very quick, very quick. Can you guys, it's quick. You don't even have to do anything. We're going to go raid consultant. He's going to go live. He's excellent at CSGO. Who's better, though? Who has a higher KD, consultant or Melson? Before anything, guys, can you guys go to my most recent YouTube video and just drop a like? We're at 28 likes. Go to my most recent YouTube video. Just drop a like and dip. You don't even have to watch the whole ad. Just drop a like and dip. That's all I ask. We're going to raid consultant. The Kick consultant. Let's go. I'm gonna drop your link right now. So the first link is my thing. Let's go, consultant. We're at 28 likes. Yo, consultant's good at CSGO. Yo, he's live right now. Go show that guy some love. Go show him some love. I don't know why I said speciality, bro. There's 12 fights, 3 women's MMA, the Flowers fight, so there's 8 fights, and 6 of them are squash fights. We're going to be rich. Special tie bets. Kick consultant. Oh, never mind. HEREEE is a featherweight. I forgot. Izzy cheated against you all. Changed my mind. What do you think? What do you mean? Shout out Trayshawn's brother, Nick. Who's that? Who's that, Larry? Shout out Trayshawn's brother, Clint. Yes. Fade Stewart. I mean, against Paul. Yo, stop laughing at me, bro. That wasn't even on purpose, bro. Sorry, y'all. I be speaking my mind. L, because your speciality needs... Yo, bro, come on, bro. Go show consultant some love, guys. And if you want to keep on talking some MMA, guys, AJ is going to be live as well. This is where I'm going to be at. I'm going to have both of them tabbed up. I'm going to have consultant, and then I'm going to have AJ tabbed up. Because consultant is very good at what he does. This is AJ's video as well. Go to my most recent video. Drop a like. Please. Go to consultant, and by the time, you know, after a couple of games, MMA Expert's going to be live as well. You can watch both of them at the same time as well, like I do. I watch both of them at the same time. Shout out Train Sean's brother, Nick. Sorry, I'll be speaking my mind because you're special. No, bro. Haha, short bus. Bro, brain is fried. Yeah, I'm live on Kick. Let's go, brother. It doesn't go through, right, when you spell Kick like K-I-C-K, right? Like, I don't know why it doesn't go through when you spell it like that. All the Smoke MMA is live. Hey, we're raiding consultant, though. Shout out to All the Smoke, but I'm a raid consultant. I'm a raid consultant because I don't want to split them all, you know. Let's raid consultant. Is Holloway and McGregor in the works? Consultant's live. I mean, All the Smoke is live as well, guys, if you guys want to watch him, too. Is Holloway, McGregor in the works? What the fuck? It should be Nate, McGregor, Holloway. Not good at talking shit. The promoter, the fight. I don't know if that's true, bro. I don't know if that's even a thing. Duncan is like Scottish Oliveira. Thanks. W already liked. Thank you. Consultant left ear. AJ right ear. That is the move. Yeah. That's the move. That's the move. Big shout out to Consultant. That guy's an absolute demon.
Uselyis, man.
Uselyis.
Uselyis with the fucking raid, man.
Hey, we got you, bro. I'm going to give you a follow, bro. I'm going to give you a follow. Guys, go show Consultant some love. That's what I like to do, like, with the raids. We raid one guy, but drop a like on my video. And go show Consultant. If you got kicked, go show him some love. Come on, let's go. Let's go crazy. I forgot what I was going to say. My video, drop a like. Consultant. And then we got AJ going live with the Finch, man. That's going to be lit. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. And I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys gave me 32 likes. We had 28. A lot of you guys, 4 of you guys liked the video. So thank you guys for everything. Thanks, already liked. I'm out, guys. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. And let's go show some love. Go show some love to Consultant, guys.
See my favorite fighters.
He's good at CSGO, bro. Go show some love. Go show some love. All right, guys. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. I'm going to be live tomorrow. Have a great day. My quick recap for my picks are... Chris Duncan. I'm going to go Chris Duncan for the dub. I'm going to go Verna Jandaroba, Yakhmayev, Rafael, King Estevam, Tommy McMillan, Jose Delano, Gilmore Pad, Alessandro Costa, Lando Venata, Alice Piera, Asma Bakoyev, and Diane Barbosa. I think Finch and AJ are going to be split on Verna Jandaroba Ricci. I think they might, maybe not. Estevam Ewing. Maybe they might be on the same side. Maybe. We'll see. And then I think they might be split on Lando Venata and Darius Flowers. I think Finch is going to take Lando Venata. And I think AJ, he's already on Darius Flowers. I think they're going to be split on that. So let's go. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay happy and stay healthy. Go show Consultant some love. I know I take forever to end, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time like Michael Chandler. Stay happy and stay healthy. God bless each and every single one of your guys' souls. I'm out. Peace. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Finch taking Peterson. Watch. Hey, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'll come back tomorrow and say that you were right if you were right. All right, guys. I love you guys. Peace. Go show Consultant some love. AJ with the Finch Man is going to be live very soon as well. We're all in this together. Thank you guys for all the donos. Let me shout out the guys. I know I'm here forever. Guys, you guys came in clutch today, man. WMC, thank you for the member. 2 months for Andrew. 6 months for Rob G. My boy, Andrew, with the 5. Thank you so much, my brother. My boy with another 5. Let's go. Rob G, the dono. Love it. Mystic, let's fucking go, my brother. Rob G with another one. Let's go. Omni Bulldog. Thank you. I love the new profile for the 5 gifted. It goes a long way. A lot of these guys that get gifted, they come back. Tone K with the 9. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Have a great day. God bless. And stay happy and stay healthy. Peace. Amen.